Welcome to the Ben Mallah podcast, where Ben Mallah is going to answer your real estate questions. Today we have Ben Jr. and Aaron. They're going to read your super chats and answer some questions. If you'd like to get a call, go to benmallah.com/shop. You can get Fast Pass. You can also send us a question through benmallah.com/podcast. And if you send us a good question, I'm going to choose it and give you a call. So, also,
and what about super chats? Aaron's sitting here to do something.
We're live.
Yes, I am. So everybody, make sure you send in your super chats, and we'll read it on air. And my dad Ben will answer the question. So make sure you send them in, and yeah, we actually have a first one. Tyler, thank you for the $5 for long-term hold. Would an interest-only loan make sense? When would you do conventional versus interest-only loan?
All right, it depends on you. I'll take interest only till I can't say the F word yet, can I?
hold
I
on.
almost said the F word, get in trouble for that
It's been
shit.
10 minutes. I thought we did the stream
It's not been
thing.
10
No,
minutes,
it's
it's
been
been 10
30
seconds.
But since we...
I'm
All
timing
right,
out.
anyway, all right. So I'll take interest only until the day I die. Okay? Because I want the money in my pocket now. I ain't worried about buying down the goddamn equity. The money sitting in the property ain't doing shit for me. But sitting there, I got equity in my property. Big fucking deal. Oops, I said the F word. We're in trouble now. Muted.
You're good now.
Anyway, so
Bleep it.
I would take interest only every way I can get it. As long as I get it, and that's me because I want the money every month. If you want to put money away and save money in your property and have it sitting in there, then pay principal.
I mean, and plus, also, usually real estate appreciates as time goes on. So technically, you are buying down your principal value because now the building is worth more. If you buy something for $100,000, and in 2 or 3 years it should be worth 110, so you bought down the principal $10,000 because now it's worth 110. So you really don't owe the full value of the asset anymore. So why not?
Absolutely right. All right, what else we got? So here we are tonight. We have Aaron. Can everybody see Aaron right now? All right.
Wait. Move this.
Let's get Aaron out
No,
the way.
let's move this shirt. Let's
What?
move this computer so everybody
read the
can
chats?
see. No, I'm just gonna move the computer so everybody can see Aaron
Aaron
today.
is, what's tonight? Fucking gangster night? You're from East L.A.? You're from East L.A.? Is this your mother's side of the family? She got relatives that look like that shit, too. I wouldn't mess with them.
It was the only nice, clean shirt I had today.
Can we do one thing?
only
Can
nice
we
clean
button the
shirt.
top up and
The kid
unbutton
never
all the
washed
bottom
a
ones?
fucking
Nah, I'm not
pair
wearing
of
an
drawers in
undershirt.
his life.
Oh, he's not wearing
not
undershirt.
wearing
You
an
telling
undershirt.
me you got housekeepers do laundry every goddamn day and you get no clean shirts?
I did, but they didn't
I like
fit
that. That's
right.
a
They didn't
holy
fit right.
shit.
Bullshit.
Where's your fit right?
Hollister's
This is
making gangster
Hollister.
clothing now?
That's
When
the
did
style,
Hollister-
man,
it's
because
just
that's
a
the
flannel.
style.
It's just a
Here,
flannel.
give me this
it's
thing
just-
back.
It's not gangster.
Essay,
It's just a flannel.
okay. Just remember, when they tell you to bring your essay to school, don't bring your cousin.
Bring that shirt.
All right, here, bring the shirt. Do an essay on that shirt, and they buttoned up to the top. Yo, man, what's up, Holmes?
I like it. I
Yo,
like the
Holmes,
shirt.
what's up?
But if you guys would have seen him walking down this hallway like I did and seen him coming towards you, it
Ready
reminded
to
me,
pull a pistol
it
out and
reminded
shoot you.
me of being back in
Boom.
Oakland where I might have had to look out for a guy walking down the street like that.
The Fruitvale District.
Okay,
remember?
in the Fruitvale District.
All right, so anyway, Aaron, very nice. I thought it was Halloween already. I thought he was dressing up for Halloween as a gangster. His pants is Halloween, chesting out the outfit. Why don't you wear that to the show this weekend? Why don't you do that?
I
okay?
would, but you.
Make sure
I
you
would,
wait,
I would, but you'd
wait.
probably make me wear a suit.
I want you
Custom
to wear
suits.
that, and I want you to put a bandana around your head, a red one. Unless you're not in the Crips or the Bloods,
you
I
gotta
don't
do a
know.
blue one.
Blue?
Blue or purple.
What's
You can't do
Snoop
red or
Dogg?
blue.
Because let me tell you, as old as his ass is,
He's still alive.
he's still alive.
He's crippin'.
All right, he's making
He-
fucking
he's a crip.
commercials on butt
think he's
beaches
blue,
and making
right?
money. He's
Blue.
fooling around with Martha Stewart now. He's so fucking old. I mean, come on, Snoop. You got to go Martha Stewart. But as soon as she went to jail, that was it. That was the woman for him. All right, so. What color?
Blue, I guess,
You better
if you
make
wanna be
sure.
Crip.
Whatever Snoop Dogg wears, you wear it. That's the way you go to the fucking show, all right?
I'll do.
I'll
whatever
wear a
you want me to
suit.
do.
All right. So anyway, here we are. We got people calling in tonight. What are we going on? I had a man, the week just started and it's fucking driving me nuts. Driving me nuts.
Only 2 days in.
I cut my fucking finger today. My elbow's fucked up. I'm in bad shape.
He blames the finger on me. Why do you blame the
I blame
finger
it on the housekeeper for not speaking English, because I would have told her to do it instead of me doing it. But I just said, fuck it. I'm going to try to talk my broken Spanish, so I'll do it myself. I reach for the coffee cups. So you guys have some fucking soup with your sandwiches. And the coffee cups dropped off the third shelf. It cracked my finger. It busted on the ground. And Matt's standing around like, duh. And my wife, she's busy doing some shit on the computer. And Mari's don't speak no English. So sometimes I say, fuck it, I'll just do it myself.
I know the feeling.
And this is what happens when I do.
That's exactly what happens to me usually when I do things myself, because I hurt
All
myself.
because I couldn't think of the fucking word. Was it basso for cup? If I could have thought of that fucking word, is it basso cup?
Cup is
Basso. Un basso. Dame un basso. But then
I
she
believe
can't
so.
reach this shit anyway. Why the fuck the cups are always the top shelf? She's only about 4 feet tall. So anyway.
Hey, Ben, what's
it ain't been a
happening
good
this
day.
Saturday?
This Saturday, we're going to hang out. I've been depressed lately. I'm going to be honest. I've been depressed. Work is very hard right now with all the shit going on and moving money around and buying and selling and all this shit. So I'm looking forward to Saturday, because Saturday I get to be around the best people that I can imagine wanting to be around. All right? People that we're going to have a great time. People that are going to come all the way from out of fucking town to hang out with me and the Schlemiels. That's a great night. I couldn't ask for nothing better. To hang around with friends. These are really friends. I don't have friends that will get on a fucking plane and come see me from across the fucking country. It's going to be a fabulous night. We're going to have a great time in our own hotel. So we're running shit, baby. We own that mother. Whatever. We can do what we want. Let's get crazy up in there. You know what I'm saying? No, we're going to have a great time that night. And I can't wait to see everybody that's coming down and stay in a hotel. We're going to hang out. And I want to hopefully, people got problems with it, to help them out. We're not selling shit. All you're doing is you're helping us. You're helping us. You're coming down. You're renting a room. The hotel gets revenue that it normally wouldn't be getting in the roughest times I've ever seen in my history of hotel business. We got no cruise ship contracts. We have contracts with them. We got no airline contracts. We have contracts with them. We got no corporate contracts. We got nothing. So these people coming down are going to help get the hotel, give us some revenue, we're going to
help you.
them.
And we're going to help you.
We'll be there all fucking afternoon, evening, hanging out, all night, and it's going to be great. And I look forward to it this Saturday. And if you can't get to town, then thanks to the PORAT, you can stream in. If you go to benmallah.com and pay whatever Polish Mafia money's charging and stream in live. And then, hey, can we do this? Can we go around with the camera, for the people that are streaming in and give them the feel of being there?
Yep.
And this is our best hotel. Okay, this is the best one I got. This is my favorite. All right, the classiest hotel we got. Okay, and it's a great place. We're gonna have a great time. All right, did I have enough? So if you can't get in, then whatever you call it, pay-per-view in.
Pay-per-view in. You can pay-per-view
That's the
in.
story.
But also it's like an extended consult with Ben. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It's almost the same price as a consult with Ben, except for this time you get to come down, you get to meet him and talk to him, and he's going to listen. He goes around and he talks to everybody.
And little Ben will be there to talk to everybody.
So we all go around and we talk to everybody, and it's like a giant consult with Ben. I'm going to be honest with you. You get a lot of knowledge out
Maybe
of
we'll
it.
be talking about. You never know. Maybe somebody has a deal they're talking about, and and we can talk about helping them get the deal, whatever it takes. I'm gonna have a mortgage broker that does commercial real estate from. I think he works with Synovus Bank, but he said he can help people all over the place. He came highly recommended. He's mid-level, not the big big shots that I got to deal with. He's a guy that can help people with $1 million deal, a $500,000 deal, anywhere up to, whatever they want.
Fourplexes.
Whatever, yeah. So,
houses too, or no?
Hopefully,
Houses and everything.
anything that's residential income, you can borrow money against.
Right.
So, and the banks are hungry right now. They're hungry. So, what else we got? You got anything?
We got more super chats.
Yeah, we got super chats. So Tommy, thank you for the $4.99. All right, so I have a 30 grand cash where I'm at in West Virginia. I can get a house for 25 to 30 grand. I was going to buy them owner finance for 50 grand at 10%. What do you think?
Did you understand? He's he's got 30 grand, but he wants to buy a house for 25 grand, but he wants to take a loan out for 50 grand?
He
Owner
said what he
finance.
said. He said he's got 30 grand cash.
Yeah.
Okay. He can get a house for 25 to 30,
So,
but
but
he was gonna buy them owner financing at 50, pay $15,000 more for some reason I don't understand, but pay $15,000 more at a 10% interest rate. What do you think? I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean,
but if you have 30 grand, why don't you go get a loan on it? You can these things not, I don't know. Can they hold a loan? Anyway, what do you think, Father? He's got 30
I don't know. He's
grand.
got some kind of reason why he wants to pay more for the price.
Because he can do more. He can do more. But owner financing, you get a down payment.
So he's gonna be buying it for 50 or not buying it for 50.
He's buying it for 50.
The house only selling for 25.
Well,
I don't know. I can't answer everybody out there, especially people from West Virginia. Okay, no offense, but if you could buy a house for $25,000, that's not a place I would see myself living, baby. But no offense. I mean, God bless West Virginia. But
basically, I think what the whole question
I don't know.
is,
Get a hold of me on the side. I don't know.
Honestly, what I think the question is what he's asking is, would you take the cash that you have and buy one house?
Finance.
Wait, listen. Would you take the cash that you have and buy one house, or would you spread that cash around to multiple houses if you had to pay more for those houses?
Anyway, you put as little money as you can. You spread your money out as far as you can.
But would you pay more for those houses?
That's
to do
101. Whatever money you got, you put it in as many places you can to make you money.
Right, but would you pay more for those houses for the ability to do that? He's got messed up. I'm not saying he does.
Let's move on, please.
It's a good question.
All right, well, let him call you. Because we can't take up everybody's night on some $25,000 house in West Virginia that the guy wants to borrow 50 grand
here,
for.
let me put it in better terms for you. I'm looking at a $200,000 house.
All right, but it's not the case.
But it is. It's the owner's going to finance it, but he's going to charge you more.
Okay.
Are you going to take?
What do you want to do?
I mean, honestly,
What are you going to do?
If you were starting
Why don't you
out,
take your ass to West Virginia right now?
No, forget about
and help
that.
the guy buy the fucking $25,000 house.
you were starting
and you both can live
out-
happily ever after.
if you were
How about
starting
that?
out-
Check me outside. What do you got, man? Come on, what else you got?
all right, next one, because he
All
just
right,
obviously.
Crypto, thank you for the $1. IGH Properties, thank you for the $200.
Thank you.
IGFH, and the F stands for stay the fuck out of his way. No, IGH, he's a great guy. We're looking forward to seeing him on Saturday. Okay,
Yeah,
who
he-
else?
He said, see you on Saturday. Book your rooms now.
Book him, baby. Book him, Dino.
All right.
Okay?
All right, James, thank you for the $5. You don't seem to really like and are really hard on Vincent. Is he still in the will? Sincerely, Vincent.
Sincerely,
Leave
Vincent.
But I don't think
alone.
it's him.
Vincent
Of
is
course
stuck
not.
It's not him.
200 and
James Darren.
Vincent's stuck 250 miles away from home right now. He has to live like that for years at a time. Okay, he's and it's not pleasant. Okay, it's a rough life, and what are you gonna do? So, no, and Vincent's gonna. I'm leaving everything to Vincent. You're gonna answer to fucking Vincent. That's what you're gonna do.
Good.
We're gonna turn the goddamn tables in your ass, boy.
Fine with
You
me.
ain't running shit no more.
That's fine with me. Because I don't need to run
All right,
shit.
what else we got?
We're going to have a caller, Ben.
We
A
got
caller.
We have
caller.
first fast pass.
Ooh, a
He got in
fast
quick. Look at
pass.
that. Look
Two
how
fast
quick he
passes.
got
Is he
in.
zooming in? Is he zooming
No,
in?
this is a phone
calling.
call. All right, Chris.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Hey, Ben Jr., Aaron, shout out to the team. I didn't realize Aaron was turning into a cholo on us.
What?
He didn't
Cholo?
Oh, my
turn
God.
his mic.
Did
His
he say
hearing
cholo?
up.
Is it cholo?
He's got hearing problems.
Cholo?
He said he didn't know Aaron turned into a cholo on us.
Well, he's half Mexican, I don't stop him from expressing his ethnicity, heritage. East L.A., homie. A cholo is what, good looking?
No, I think a cholo is a Spanish,
It's
like
like a gangster.
It's like a
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like a
Spanish
cholo.
Yeah.
All right. So what else is going
You
on?
guys Saturday?
What?
You guys excited for Saturday?
Are we,
Always excited for Saturday.
Man,
Always.
I can't wait to hang out with a bunch of real people that I got something in common with. I'm so sick of listening to having to go out and talk to people and you don't really give a fuck about what they're saying. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be around people I got something in common with, making money. So what's up, man?
That's awesome. So background on me, name's Chris. I'm here in Houston, Texas, and I run a business. It's
You
doing
stun.
well.
You son. He
Yes,
was
sir.
you
I know
son
you guys have
and
been
you
hanging out
stun.
there,
All right, I'm sorry. You were in
They're
Houston,
putting a statue
Texas.
in Pasadena for Ben.
You're
Anyway,
in Houston, Texas, and
What did
what's
he do
up?
in Pasadena for me?
said they're putting a statue in Pasadena for Ben Jr.
Yeah, right.
Shit, the cops are still fucking.
And then one
like,
for
DNA
Big Ben in Guns Point.
yeah,
Anyway.
Guns Point. I made money in Guns Point. I'm telling you, I did good over there in Houston.
know you did.
At his fucking misery, I did good. I'm admit it. You know what? So what you up to? What you got?
But the thing is that I don't really pay myself because me and my business partner, we put everything back into the business. So on paper, I'm making diddly squat, and my wife and I are trying to buy our first home, and we started talking to a couple of lenders. They don't want to touch us, and they're trying to direct us towards hard money lenders. So I wonder what your take is on someone in my position.
How do you live if you don't pay yourself? How do you live? You pay rent?
Uh,
You got a bad connection. You need. Houston
Cover
always
bills every
sucked to the
month.
connection. How do you pay your rent? You pay rent. What do you do?
Yeah, I rent right now.
So
And
when
I
you
have
getting
a
the
couple
money to
clients
pay all this
outside
shit,
of my
right? You got the money to pay your rent. You got the money to pay your utility bills. You got your money to go out. You got the money for everything in the world. Where you getting the money from?
I have clients outside of the business, like personal clients on the side. So I take care of them. And they
Listen,
send me a
however
couple
you
checks
get
every
your
month.
money, is it going to the bank? However you get your money,
Right.
does it go in the bank?
The business is making money. It's going to the bank, and then I have a couple clients that pay me, and it goes into the bank.
All right, the money goes in the bank. You can prove it.
Yeah, but at the
you
end
got
of the
bank
year,
deposits.
at the end of the year, that business income is your income.
Anyway, the point is you can show a bank deposits, show them consistently a history of depositing money every month in the bank so you can live off of it. You're making money. I mean, yeah, how you do your taxes and whatever, that's not my concern, you know, but if you want to get a loan from somebody, you got to prove to them you're making money. If you got to start with the hard money guy because the banks won't approve you because the banks want to see a tax return showing income. That's the way banks work. Now, if you can't give the bank what they want, then you got to go to a hard money guy who understands the situation, and you show him your bank statements and they give you a loan. It's not going to be the best in the world. And then while you're working with him, I work with hard money at first, and then you move your way up. You start doing your taxes, start doing shit the right way, and you start getting loans from the bank at cheaper rates. But if you got to start with a hard money guy because that's the only thing you can do, then that's all you can do. That's life.
So
I
that's my only
started there.
concern right now.
Do whatever you got to
right
do
now,
to
though,
get the
is that
deal. You want to buy a
Seems like
house.
a double whammy right now, though. Like if we go hard money plus, you know, the market's a little hot right now.
What are you trying to buy? A house? What are you trying to buy? A house?
Yeah, a house. I'm trying to buy a house.
Any seller carry out there? Maybe you can find a seller carry. You know, maybe there's a lot of people don't want the money when they sell a house, believe it or not, because they don't want to pay tax on it. But, you know, then they have that whole, I don't know, if it's a principal residence, you get $500,000 if you're married, so I don't know. Anyway, listen, seriously, you need to just get the money any way you can. You find out who's your best option to get the money, you take the money, and you try to get a better situation and work on it. I mean, I don't know what to say. If that's your only option, you got to go that route.
DPA?
Huh?
Do you guys know anything about DPA?
Grand
Grand
Theft
Theft
Auto?
Auto?
No, DPA. Delta Papa
Grand
Alpha.
Theft Auto.
No, I swear I thought he said
GTA.
GTA.
I thought
He
you said
said
GTA,
GTA.
and Ben don't know shit about GTA because his score was so
That's
low.
for Aaron.
Aaron, GPA? No, we don't know. Tell us.
No, DPA. Apparently, it's like a loan
DTA.
program that they have
Oh,
out here in Texas.
I mean, you know, what you could do is you could try to
DPA.
apply for any assistance that's
Delta.
out there. You know, you could try, but the problem is any real banks don't want to see tax returns. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to have to go to a secondary type lender. That's what you can do. Show them your bank statements. Prove to them you can afford the house, and that's it. All right? Well, good
sense.
luck to you. Thanks very much.
She's
Pasadena,
having
I bet you can
loan
buy a
is
house in
gonna be-
Pasadena. Take your ass to Pasadena, and you could get a seller to
Bullshit.
carry.
Pasadena's expensive now. You know what they just sold all that stuff for
We
on
had
Richie?
1,000 apartments
You
there.
know how much they just sold all this stuff on Richie for? Big money.
No.
Yeah,
They sold it
Pasadena's
for big
going up.
money. If Pasadena's going up, listen to the man. Pasadena's going
So
up.
check
All the
this out.
Well,
surrounding
maybe you
areas
need
are
to get
going
on a
up.
plane and take your ass back to pass.
Pasadena.
All
Final
right.
question.
Uh-oh.
What's up?
She's on the loan application. It's going to do more harm than good because she got her ass kicked by COVID. Like she got laid off a couple times, and she just started becoming a real estate agent. So she's not really making shit right now. And it's going to do more harm than the application if she's on it. Do you think she's crazy, or is that pretty accurate?
I mean, if you don't need to put her on the application, why do you have to put her on the application?
If she can't bring nothing to the table to help you get that loan, you don't want her on the application.
Right.
Okay? You don't want, because it could hurt you. If she has ownership to it, and the bank says, wait a minute, she's got no income, she ain't got nothing for us to secure, we can't take a risk on her, it's better off without her. I'm sorry to tell you that, but that's the financial truth.
I mean, I don't know why all people think
All
that-
right?
All right, fellas.
Have a
Appreciate
good night.
guys,
Thank
everything that
you. Stay
do.
at a Guns
Always
Point.
a pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
They still got the.
There was a lot of. I think a lot of people think that they have to put their significant other on everything. That's not. I mean,
Depends on your significant other. You know,
Right.
if she's clean, then fine. But, you know, if she's got no income and credit may be iffy, who knows? I don't know.
so if it helps the application, always put it on there. We
I
got
don't
more.
put-
We got more chats.
Yeah, we
I
do.
don't put my
more.
wife on it because I don't want nobody talking to her. She don't want to be bothered. No, don't get me involved.
All right.
Just
Let's see.
leave me alone.
Kevin,
Let me do what I
thank
want.
you
Leave
for
me
the $5. Far, thank you for the $9.99. Thanks for the consult. A few months ago, I sold the motel in Myrtle Beach. Now I'm on the hunt. Would you advise the hotel industry again or multifamily? Hard to find anything cash flowing after debt service.
I mean, listen, if you sold that, I remember the call. You sold the place in Myrtle Beach, the hotel, okay, because it made a lot of sense. You put a lot of money in your pocket from what I remember. If you knew how to, I believe you knew how to run it. Go, right now is the fucking best time in the world to go find some mom and pop motel in that level you were in that's been beat down by COVID and is hanging on by a thread and snatch up a super deal. I think there's a lot of hotel deals out there if you start looking with the right brokers.
All right.
In fact, I got 3 of them.
Motley Investor, thank you for the $500.
What does Motley mean?
$500.
$500 from Motley
Motley is like-
Investor.
I
Now,
thought-
let me tell you something, folks. He might be spending that money, and I really appreciate it, so is the Rat. But I cannot verify anything about anybody. Don't hold me responsible. And I'm still learning myself. So,
All right, let him read his
but
comment.
thank you for it. Read his comment.
All right.
But don't say Ben made you do some shit you did and
All right.
somebody screwed it up.
Well, it's good you did. So this one's about Little Ben. Hey,
Uh-oh.
Little Ben, I know you were concerned last time about cashing out hex to dollars. Just wanted to let you know someone cashed out $9 million yesterday, and the price is already higher than what they sold for.
How much did they sell for?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
That's
gotta
his
look it up.
question. As
It
we
is
said,
definitely your guys' generation,
we
not
don't
mine.
get into cryptocurrency or
Why
anything
not?
like that. What do you mean? Why not?
He just
Because-
spent $500.
Okay, I'm saying I don't get into it. I don't
don't
know
get
about
into it?
I mean,
You
I
don't
do a
know
little
about
bit.
it?
I do a little bit of it. I do enough to, play money.
What do you do?
I got a couple grand that I buy
In what?
Bitcoin and Dogecoin.
How
and
much
I
Bitcoin
buy,
do you own right now?
Nothing. I sold it all.
You sold it all.
Oh, I sold it
Where'd
all.
you buy it at?
I bought it. I bought it at 37,000.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have sold it. As soon as it hit 37,000 again, I sold it and got out. Now it's sitting around 40 something as of the last time I looked. Dogecoin, last time I looked, was sitting at about 25 cents. I bought it at 68 because I thought I was being a big shot.
68. I
Or
don't think it ever went that high.
58.
I didn't even think it went that high.
it did.
Priscilla told me to buy it when it was like
Okay.
a penny
right
or 5
before,
pennies.
Right before Elon did the SNL.
Sounds like gambling.
Okay,
to
when
me.
Elon did the SNL, I said, let me buy Dogecoin. It's going to go through the roof, to the moon, hold it, diamond hands, ape hands, all that stuff.
The only Dodge
right?
I want is a Charger.
So I bought it, and now I'm stuck in it. And I'm not going to sell it.
All right. So
gonna hold.
basically, you don't know about the Hex thing, right?
I mean, no, I don't know about Hex. I didn't really look into it, and I don't really want to say. The guy gave us some good, it gave us a good.
I don't want to say nothing bad,
I don't
but
wanna
I
say
can't
nothing
say
bad
that I
and
know
good.
about because I don't know about it.
I mean, the little bit of research I
I
read
mean, to
on
me,
it was
it's
not
all just way over my head,
positive.
and it's the new thing, and I'm
But
not
that's just
denying it, but it's definitely in the fucking billions or
it's just-
whatever.
The stuff that I've read is not the 100% as I like to say.
Anyway,
positive, but,
everybody needs to make a decision for themselves. If you want to
Exactly.
invest in cryptocurrency or Hex or the Schmex or how about some Bitcoin, baby, I'll sell you a goddamn coin, and Ben Jr. will be the backup to that coin. We'll have a Ben coin or a Ben Jr. coin, like Series A, Series B. There you go. Anyway,
Junior
thank you, but
coins.
do your homework and whatever you invest your money in.
Hey, Ben, we
All
have
right.
a call, Zoomer.
Zuma, zoom.
Hey Ben, it's Charles Highsmith. I've spoke to you on the phone a few times on the consult.
How
from
are you
Las Vegas.
today?
Doing good. Just a quick question. When do you think we'll start being able to find some deals in the market? The deal. I mean, I'm looking and there's absolutely nothing out there. Or when there is, somebody beats me to it. Right? I'm pretty used to picking up stuff at the bank. I've done some receiverships and purchased straight from the conservator. 3 of my biggest properties I bought from the bank. So right now it's just the deals aren't coming as quick as they used to. What are you thinking?
You know, I wish I had a crystal ball. You know, I'm in the same boat you're in. The problem is interest rates are so low, money's so cheap. There's not a lot of foreclosures. There's not a lot of any bad. You know, the bad debt just keeps getting rewashed into lower debt, and I don't know. All I know is that, you know, I'm looking every friggin' day, and I'm going to just find. It depends on the market you're in, too. You know, I'm going to keep looking every day. Right now, I'm looking for at least $25 million worth of replacement property and more. I got another sale coming up, and, you know, it's hard. You know, interest rates are cheap. You know, everything drives the price up to everything. And there's a million guys say, oh, shit, I'll pay that. You know, so it's just we got to wait it out, you know. That's why I'm working on the shit that I have and spending that time doing that and waiting. That's all I can do is wait and keep looking. But the harder you look, the more you're going to find. And sooner or later, you'll find something that makes sense.
Well, in one of our consults, you mentioned focusing on triple nets. Now, are those deals coming along? Are
Listen,
you able to find
the only money you can make sure, you can buy 5 and 6 caps all day long. They're all over the country. They're everywhere. Okay, and you can go out and easily buy them, and then you get about 12 to 15% return on your money. But the big money in triple net is what's the big money if you can accomplish in triple net?
So if you can buy vacant triple net or stuff like that, and then
And
you buy
rent
it.
it.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
no.
No,
If
you're
you
right.
can buy,
He knows.
if you can buy vacant triple net assets, so if you buy a shopping center that has an anchor, say you get an anchor like a Winn-Dixie or something, and you have 5 vacancies. Well, if you're buying that at a 5 cap, as soon as you fill those vacancies up, your cap rate's going through the roof because that's additional income that it was never accounted for in that cap rate. So if you have 50,000 square feet that's vacant and you rent it for, you know, $10 a foot, that's an extra, what, 500,000 a year or something like that. And that jacks the cap rate way up high. So, I mean, that's the money maker.
Right
that's
now,
the value
we're
add.
sitting on a triple net parcel in our shopping center. Luckily, it's a separate parcel. Well, I don't know if we're lucky or not. But it was a mattress firm. They went back. They closed up a bunch of stores, blah, blah, blah. Bada bing. They're gone. They're out of here. All right? So now we're sitting there trying to rent it. Okay? If I wanted to sell that plaza, I couldn't sell it right now because I don't get the income from one of the spaces, so it brings the cap rate up to goddamn low. You know, I mean, it's life. But maybe, I don't know. I got to think, what can I put in there? Or who can I approach? All right, mattresses, that's played out. That game was over with, I think, was bleeding out 10 years already. So, you know, what else can I stick in there? You know, we got to get out there and find a tenant. I mean, but
Doctors,
once we
dentists,
do,
stuff like that,
we'll be, you know, our cap rate, and I'll probably be worth more money. You know, that's the big play on retail right now, repurposing stores too. You know, if you could take something that used to be a grocery store, but you can go buy it for nothing and rent it to a gym, you know, if you can do it, then do it. That's where the money's at. All right?
Thank you.
All right, you have a good night. Thanks for the Zoom.
All right, thank you, Charles.
Yep.
All right, what else we got, Aaron?
All right, Far, thank you for the $4.99. Also, would you advise to invest into one big property or to break it up and spread it around?
That's a good question. You've done them both. Go ahead.
In this day and time, I'll do any goddamn deal. I'll make Little Ben do any goddamn deal I can find. I don't care where it's at. It's all about the numbers. Do the numbers make sense? Is it easier to manage it all and your costs are a lot less when you have it in one location? I'd much rather have a 100-unit building than 10 plexes all over with 10 different roofs and 10 different this, and to manage it is a pain in the ass. One space. We always tried to grow as a company and get all our, you know, into big one locations because your management costs, your maintenance costs, everything goes down, you know? So
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
cost efficient. But right now, in this day and time, you do what the hell you can find and do.
What happens if you go too big, though? 'Cause, I mean, that's the
Too
problem.
big?
You start getting 1,000
We're
units in
not
one
too
location.
big to fail.
I mean, you start getting
We're
1,000.
too big to fail.
The only thing
no,
is,
we're not
is
too big to fail.
If you start getting 1,000 units and you're going to literally be competing against yourself, I think 300, in my personal experience, is like that cusp. 300 units. Above that, you start getting into apartment
Also
complexes
has to
that
do
have
with the
more than
location
300.
and the demand.
Well, yeah, that's true, too.
You know,
Where I was at,
You had
1,000 units
580
was too
beds
much.
in one building, and you
Yeah.
had 580 tenants in that
That's
student
true.
housing.
That's true.
And you winged it,
But
baby.
it was only
you made money.
147 apartments.
We should have bought it back. Fuck it. The
We
guy
should've.
offered it back
I know.
to me.
And then I know.
You know, I could have bought it back what he paid me, and we probably would have made money because we went in there and turned it around and made more money.
But
work
now they're
for it.
changing it. I think
Now
they're
they're
taking
not
it
doing
away
students
from
no more.
now they're
But
taking
you know
it
what
away
that
from
tells
students.
me? Student housing doesn't have a big demand.
Well, they just built all that
So
stuff.
now you
at
got to
US.
repurpose
Yeah.
it to 4-bedroom people. That place will turn into a crazy place. You start renting
Mm-hmm.
4-bedroom families in there. Shit, especially if they got kids like Aaron. Oh my God, that'll
Anyway,
be the Wild West.
You know, over 300, depending on location, you start competing
Yeah.
with yourself.
I mean,
you know,
he's right.
5% vacancy on 300
when he had 1,000
units.
units in Pasadena, he was competing against himself because he was it. You know.
Yeah, I was just shuffling people
Yeah.
from one building to the next. They would
Sometimes,
move
yeah.
out. I mean, I didn't want to live in the 315 building,
Yeah,
so we
over
moved down to the
there.
419 building. Yeah, that's like 6 blocks away.
What else you got?
Whole new neighborhood.
All right, Far also said, P.S. I live Vincent's life. I'm a hotel boy who lives miles away from the family, but I sold to restructure. What do you think?
You sold to restructure. What does that mean? He sold. He sold the
Just he
hotel,
sold
and now
it
he wants to
to-
restructure his money. I don't understand. He needs to call me on consoled bed. We talk about something serious like that. But I mean, time to restructure, whatever that means. Buy a different property, buy another hotel. Hotels you can pick up for a steal right now. Plenty of guys don't want you to know. But if you dig a little deep into the hotel business, it's a mess, okay? It's a freaking bloodbath. I don't care. All they hide the fact that these places are sitting there not making no damn money. What else we got?
All right, Kevin Dragars, thank you for the $100.
$100 for the pole
Thank
rack.
you. Thank you.
All right, he said,
Better
I
go
was-
buy some goddamn equipment, you cheap Polish
I
rat.
got some extra lights.
he was-
Extra light. Oh, he buy extra light.
You won't
I
even
found
get me.
good
Wait.
deal from Poland.
All this stuff. I want a headphone now.
You want a headphone.
I
He
want a
wants
headset.
headphone.
I
He
want a
wants
headset.
lights.
Okay, or at least do the Bluetooth thing
Aaron
where I
wants
can use
Get the
a
headset.
light that
AirPods
goes
or
on his
something
shirt.
like that.
You know, all this
Okay,
shit.
You know.
You know?
Aaron's got a Rolls Royce chain. I
I
can't
do.
even get a
Yeah,
headset.
I gave it to him as a gift because I think it's too obnoxious for me to wear.
I like it.
I like it.
It
And
would
it's
get-
a
it
very-
would look good on
it's
you.
the only
It
real
would.
piece of jewelry I ever kept, and I gave it to you, and you better not let
I
nothing
like the
happen
rope
to
chain on it.
You know,
It does look good.
I
It
did
looks
have a
better than a
chain.
Cuban.
My uncle, that I don't want to talk about. My uncle gave me a freaking chain like that once when I was a kid about your
Where is it?
age, and my uncle we don't want to get into, but anyway, he gave me that chain. And as soon as he gave it to me, it was nice.
Was the clasp
I went
broken
right
on it?
I went right to the fucking pawn shop.
Was the clasp broken on it?
I sold that shit. I didn't care. I
Was
wanted
the
that
clasp
money.
broken? The clasp on the chain, was it broken when you got it?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
All the chains I ever bought, the clasp was broken.
Yeah, ripped off of somebody's neck. Right. All right. What else we got?
All right. Oh, well, I didn't give it to
Chain.
what he said. So Kevin said, I was
Chain.
looking forward to Tampa this weekend. Sick as a dog, but let me contribute. Hope to meet you guys at the next one. Cheers.
Cheers.
You know, you can always pay-per-view in, my
Yeah,
friend. You
you
know,
could.
don't feel
Stream
left
it,
out.
baby. Stream
in,
it.
pay-per-view in. You know, get on benmallah.com, and you can be right there with us, sitting
We're
at
gonna-
home. You can
hey,
be sick.
I need a lot of people to stream
You
in,
know.
okay? Come on, stream it in, baby. What are you doing, Steady? And can't you set the thing up to record if you don't want to sit through it at that time?
Yeah, well, Rafal's
Can't
going to
they
sell it
record? No,
afterwards.
no,
also.
can't
Are
they
you gonna
record
stream
it?
No, we're not selling.
No.
Can't they record it while they're streaming something? No?
Everybody
We're not
can.
supposed
Like a
to.
DVR?
Yes,
We're
but you're not supposed to. You're not
You
supposed to
can't
be
do that.
recording our
Okay.
copyrighted
Okay.
stuff.
It's
you know?
our copyrighted
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
We
you
will
pay the
we'll
money
sell
and
the
watch it.
we'll sell
This guy.
the
All right, move on. What
ratio.
else you got?
How to
My
stream.
finger's
All right,
killing me,
anyways.
Stop
goddammit.
hitting the table.
Folk, thank you for the
It's been
5
hitting you.
pounds.
Especially
what
him.
happened?
How much?
What happened to the property that Ben Jr. bought in the hood?
It wasn't the hood. It was an opportunity zone. Okay, I'd like to let everybody
I
know.
love to hear the story on what you're
Okay.
doing with that thing now.
Why do you want to hear the story on my hood, my
The
opportunity
person
zone
asked
property?
and paid money to hear
Okay,
it.
all right.
Shit.
So basically, we've rented it out to 2 Section 8 tenants. We've rented it out to 2 open market tenants. The Section 8 tenant's got an inspection coming up soon, and so he'll be moving in. And the property's full, and I'm accepting offers.
All right.
I mean,
And,
oh wait,
and
I
I'm
did
buying-
get it. Hold on,
I'm
wait.
buying
I got
the
a letter
building
from
that
the
got
police
burnt down
department.
there. Oh shit! What did it say?
Yeah, I got a letter from the police
What did it
department.
say?
They said, cut down that tree in the back of your alley that's preventing us from seeing in there.
Oh my god! Ow! Fuck! Are you serious?
Yeah, I got the letter. I'll pull it up right here and say,
The police need the
Sent me a
fucking
letter.
view from the back of his house to watch the crime.
there's no crime.
Then why do they want the tree cut so they can see?
Because there's a responsible owner there that is now taking care of it, and everybody else in
Why
you know,
do they want the tree cut down for their view? because they want to see what the hell's going on.
That's right.
So that's a rough area.
No, it's
I'm
not a
buying
rough
the burnt
area.
building over there.
It's not a rough
I'm buying.
area.
You know what I'm gonna do?
I'm
I'm
talking
gonna
about how rough. It's
I'm
an
gonna go over.
opportunity zone.
I'm
It's
gonna
no
take your
rougher
ass
than
to
where
the
I
pool
grew
hall.
up.
I want to go to the pool hall.
No rough. It's burnt down.
The pool hall?
Yeah, it burned
No, the
down.
guy owned it that came and met you.
No, that burned down. Well, yeah, the guy, the pool hall's still there. You're right. But the
In
little
the burnt
club,
building? The pool
Yeah, at
hall
the
was in the
bottom.
burnt building?
Yeah, on the right side of
And
it.
the pool hall's still open, but the
yeah,
place
but
is
the place
burnt.
burned at the top.
Oh, boy.
That was like the
You
underground
know,
club
you get
or
bored,
something like
your
that.
problem.
I
You
get
get
bored?
bored. You get bored. You
So,
get bored.
what-
You know, you're bored, so hey, I'm gonna go buy my little fourplex
I
over
wasn't
here.
bored. It
Oh,
was
I hope
a
you
good
make money
deal.
on it. I wish you the best,
It's a
but
good
you know,
deal. And
good deal for Julio.
yeah, that too. But it was a good deal.
What else we got?
Rips, thank you for the $1.99. Richard, thank you also for the $1.99. Ben, do you pay quarterly estimated taxes?
Do I
or
pay
not?
quarterly estimated taxes or not? I leave it up
Property
to my
taxes
accountant.
or income taxes?
You know, quarterly payments, let me tell you something. Quarterly payments are really good to make because if you do make them, but in order for you to make them, you got to kind of estimate how much money you're going to pay, make that year. And in our business, especially with COVID, I don't know. So, I'd rather just, settle the damn thing at the end of the year. And if they charge me interest because I made some money and make a payment, then they'll charge me the interest. But, I leave it up to my accountant. He always recommends what to do. But I have made quarterly payments. So this way, when I was having some good years, and this way at the end of the year, it didn't hurt so much because I already made some payments. So, I didn't have to bite a big bullet. I only had to bite a little bullet. So instead of biting like what do you call, guns? What's a big round?
50 cal?
Instead of biting a 50 cal, and that was a good year. I had a 50 cal bullet to bite. I only bite a little 22s along the way. So 4 22s equals 88. That's more than 50. Look at that. All right, what else we got?
All right, Richard, thank you for the $1.99. What do y'all do with the super chat money?
We're about to buy a
Super chat,
headset. That's what we're about to do.
Technically, the money we get from Super Chats is supposed to contribute and pay for the Rats cost of production, the money he spends on any marketing or whatever the hell he's doing, equipment, his sausage, his hookers, his vodka, I don't know. But, the money does, help keep the whole production thing going. It pays for him and equipment, and we can improve things. So, it's not a lot, but it definitely helps because I'm doing this for my time. At least you people could do is help pay for it. So, and a program. I'm not
there's
writing
a lot of
I'm
cost
not writing him a
involved.
goddamn check. I refuse to sit here and bust my ass and still have to pay him. So if he can't make the money from the audience, then I'm sorry. Anyway, that's the story. But I will tell you, if you book your room and you click on that link for the show and you get a ticket and come to the show, or don't come, you can still book the room and pay for it. I don't mind. And for all the local people out there, book the room and sleep at home. I don't give a damn. People are constantly making comments. I read all that shit. Oh, what happens if I don't want to sleep in a room? Well, cheapskate, 2 people can rent the room for $300. That means $150 a person and sleep at home. I don't care. All right, do what you want. Make it a honeymoon night. A lot of these guys don't get it.
That is true.
Make it a freaking honeymoon night or sleep
Can I
away
get a
from
room?
home. Sometimes when you sleep away from home, sometimes you kind of, appreciate your home more. If I go stay in a hotel somewhere, I say, fuck, I could be in my nice house. I say, fuck this, I appreciate my house more.
Wait, can I get a room?
You can get a room. Yeah,
I gotta buy a
the
room.
day you got to ask for a freaking room. That'll be the day.
I'm going to get a room.
Mr. Big Shot. Okay.
I'm going to get a room.
Get a room. I don't care.
I'm going to get 2 rooms.
I'll give you a discount.
Okay.
What else you got,
Aaron,
Aaron?
can you cover that for me?
All right. That's on you. All right, Chris, thank you for the $20. Ben
Very nice.
and Lil Big Ben, I'm coming down with $3 million. You're the experts. What are we going to do? I want something in the Keys. Soaring time. Market will drop. Buyer time.
Okay.
There's
There
a
is
deal in the Keys right
and
now.
I underwrote it.
For $3 million, isn't it? No, how much was it?
No.
It was. Oh no, it was 100.
Are you
doors.
crazy? It's
sorry, it was
100 units in a
doors
fucking Keys.
at $300 a door.
That's 30 million.
30 million. But you could
But-
take that $3 million.
Only 10% down.
Well, then you got to call somebody else
You
and get
could
enough.
take it, and you could say, "Hey, I got $3 million. Get the loan for 80%, and see if the seller will carry
Right.
$3 million of it, and then you could do the deal." But it's 100 units in Key Largo, and I think Duck Key.
It would be a perfect
Right in the
retirement.
middle.
Let me
Oh,
tell
my
you.
God, what a
that would
beautiful
be,
place.
If you were the manager of that
What a
building, that's the
fucking
reason I
place.
underwrote it too.
And these
and
like
looked at it.
townhouses,
Oh, brand
but they
new
rent
too.
for only around 2,000, 2,200 a month.
yeah.
You could probably get it up to 2,500 a month.
Right.
I did the numbers. It's not for me, but it's.
But imagine if you live there and managed it. You don't have to pay a
fuck,
manager.
yeah.
The
Duck
numbers
Key?
work if you
Duck
don't
Key
pay a
is one of the
manager.
nicest places you can be. Is in Duck Key.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying the numbers
Okay.
work if you don't pay a manager.
Boating,
you do a lot of this
restaurants.
maintenance
It's a
and
great
stuff, you
little
can handle
place.
it like a
All right,
husband-wife
but anyway,
team.
Key Largo is very
Kill it.
expensive.
They would kill
Oh
it.
wait, no, was it Duck Key?
No, it was in
Down. Oh, it's down in Key Largo.
Yeah, it was like
I'm
Key
thinking of another
Largo.
deal in Duck Key.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, something else in Duck Key. But anyway, Key Largo, I don't have fun with that. $3 million in Key Largo, he said.
He said he's got $3 million.
He
And
wants
he
to go
wants
to
to be
Key
in
Largo.
Keys.
In the Keys. You got to get your ass down there. You got to find out who the players are. It's not a big town. It's easy to find out who's really the brokers that know what the fuck's going on. You could probably find them online. You know what was in Duck Key? It was a commercial deal within that private resort that Vincent got the mumps, chickenpox in, and gave him to Aaron when I was on my boat one time.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Really expensive. I can't remember the name of it.
Ocean
but-
Reef.
Ocean Reef.
Ocean Reef.
Okay, they have a retail thing for sale there at about a 5
remember
cap.
that?
So you can look
the
into
chicken
that,
pox?
and that'll put you in a very
I don't remember the
respectable
chicken
high
pox,
end.
but I remember
That's the
going
high
there.
end. That's big shots that own and live there. All right, what else we got?
All right,
got way
Alex,
more
thank you
super
for the
chats.
$4.99. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar of the Queen Mary in Long Beach. If so, it's available. You should check it out.
The Queen Mary in
What is that, a
Long
hotel?
Beach.
Sounds like a
I
hotel.
ain't going back to California. I don't care if you offer
It does
me.
sound like a boat.
like
if
a
somebody
boat.
offered me $10 million
Oh, is that
profit
that
right now,
place
we'll
where
go
it's
to
like a boat,
California.
but it's like a
well, I'd
restaurant?
send you, yeah.
It's like a big.
I don't know.
go
Look
back
into
here.
it.
I
Look it
remember
up.
that. I
Google
remember
it later. Queen Mary, Long Beach, California, and let me know about it.
All right,
What
John,
else?
thank you for the $4.99. What do you think about Myrtle Beach? Do you have any properties over there?
Myrtle. I always wanted to go there, but I don't think I ever made
Myrtle
it there.
Beach?
Myrtle Beach. I've heard of it. It's South Carolina, right?
Oh,
Myrtle,
yeah,
South
yeah,
Carolina.
That's a nice area. That's
I'm
nice
sure, but
up
I don't
there.
know much about it. But anything about a beach normally is pretty good.
I mean, I heard that's like one of the best beaches.
I've been to a beach, South
one of the best
Carolina, but it
beaches
wasn't
in the
Myrtle.
United States.
I don't know. Look it up. But I don't know much about Myrtle Beach. But, if the numbers are there and the place is making money and you get it for a good price, that's all that matters. Go down there, check it out, and say hello to Myrtle while you're down there.
All right.
What's up?
All right, Too Short. Thank you for the
Too short.
$19.99.
Too short. For real?
Yeah,
Too
that's what his-
short?
his
Yeah,
name
For
is.
real?
it's not him.
Yeah,
him.
it's
Too short.
Yeah,
But
too
it
short,
says Too
man.
Short.
I used to listen to Too Short.
Yeah, it's
He lived
Too
in
Short.
Oakland.
Yeah, Too Short's
I
coming
didn't
on
know
your
him.
videos,
I
man.
know
I
he's the
didn't know
one.
him.
He's the guy.
You
I
know,
knew
that's
people
Too
that hung
Short.
out with him, and I've seen him many times.
know
But,
his username. Like,
Freaky Tales.
that was a long ass song. You want to talk about a long song? Freaky Tales
Let's
is the
not go
longest
into
song.
it. All right, next.
All right, Ben Jr.
Too fat.
Start a
He was going to be a rapper. Too fat.
Instead of 2 Chains.
That's your brother over there. He's only got one chain right now. He's one chain. One day he's going to be 2 chain. 2 chain and too fat.
Loving it.
All right, Ben
You
Jr.
could be a
Start
duo.
a paid mentorship group. Lots
We're
of
gonna
people will
start a
join
paid mentorship
and want
group.
to learn from you.
What?
Okay.
What did he
He
say?
said he wants you to start a paid mentorship group.
Paid mentorship.
Lots of people will join.
Don't
and
you
wanna
know
learn
that I
from
have
you.
like a contractual obligation that anything that
You
I
say
do?
Ben Jr. or Ben?
He said Ben Jr.
Jr.
Ooh.
Okay. I have like a contractual obligation with my father. I owe him everything that I do.
Nope.
Okay, so
Nope.
Subscribe
I
to
would
Ben
just
Mallah.
turn it over.
You can do whatever you
I would
want
turn it over. Could you stop
as long
smoking?
as
You
you're
know what I'm
doing
gonna
your
do is
job.
Give me this cigarette. You don't
As
need
long
to
as you're
smoke
doing
it.
your job.
Give it to me.
I don't care what you do.
Why are you smoking so much? That's like your 4th or 5th cigarette.
There's the ashtray. There was one
One,
there when I came
2,
in,
3.
and there's 2 more that I smoked since I've
And
been
the,
here.
and the avocados.
Listen, sit with you 2 guys at the same time. I need more than a cigarette.
I had
You
to
need a
listen.
drink. Give me
You
that
need-
vodka
you need a
over
strong
there.
drink. Yeah. I listen. I have you in
You
my
gonna start
ear.
a mentorship or not? How does it work?
How am I gonna do a mentorship?
Oh,
I
do it
can't even.
online.
I can't even get my own shit together.
Do it online.
I can't even get my own shit together. You want me to start a mentorship? I'm
right.
trying. I'm
Anyway,
trying.
He's very busy right now.
Well,
because
you know, I'm trying
tired
to-
of working.
Yeah, that's
and
the
I'm making
thing.
his ass do every goddamn thing.
I'm trying to get.
mostly everything.
You know.
All right, what else you got,
All right.
Aaron?
All right, Ethan, thank you for the $5.
Oh,
What are your
talk to that
thoughts
guy.
on out-of-state real estate investing? I live in California, and house prices here are ridiculous. Too much for me.
Out of state is fine, providing you can manage it. If it's time property needs a lot of management, you got to somebody manage it. You got the right management company. If it's just a house, maybe you can get away with it. Or if it's retail, triple net, you ain't got to do shit. I mean, I'll buy out of state, but it's got to be a triple net where there's no responsibilities. Okay, but it's all in if you can handle it. Can you handle it?
All
Can you
right.
handle it?
I can handle it. I make you do it. That's how I handle
I
it.
can't handle it.
You can handle it.
I can handle it.
You're
got
gonna
it.
handle it.
I
What
got
else you
it.
got?
I
All
got
right,
it.
Danny, thank you for the $4.99.
Thanks,
Oscar,
Danny.
thank you for the 50 MX. I don't know what currency
MX.
that
That's
is.
hex. We got hex. MX.
hacks?
Actually, I think it's just $50.
All right, what's up?
Anyway, he said, should I invest in a rental property first or in my own dental office instead? I'm a 24-year-old dentistry student, has no debt. Greetings from Mexico.
Mira, senor. Listen, if you, okay, I'm glad you told me you were Mexican because now I know you can do it, okay? Because anything you can't do, a Mexican can do better than you. All right, so listen, if you're a dentist student,
Oh,
okay, and you really have the
Mexico,
ability
MX, I
to
get it.
open up your own office, can you imagine if you bought a place and you lived and worked in the same place? That would be a great thing for you, okay? Because then you could do like shit. People could call you at 2 a.m. You're right fucking there. You wake up, fuck yeah, wake up and make $500 up your ass pulling your fucking 2,000, senor. Come on down, all right?
Invest in what you know is basically what he's
listen,
saying. I think that's
No,
a great
if you
thing.
can
plan.
combine living and working, especially if you're starting your own practice, that would be great. What was the question?
Should I invest in a rental property first or in my own dental office
Listen,
instead?
if you went to school to become a dentist and you can open up your own practice, you need to focus on
it.
that because you got all that time and all that money invested in dental school. You need to focus on that career. Worry about the rental property later. Right now, you need to focus on your career and building that business up to where you become a millionaire. Most dentists do. All right, that's the priority right now. Forget about everything else. Shit, if you rented a goddamn place to run your business out of, even if it wasn't a real apartment right now, as long as you had somewhere to sleep in the
I got a
kitchen-
place for you to rent.
Where?
I'll rent a mattress firm. Come on and
Can't
open up
sleep
a
there.
dent.
There used to be a mattress
Yeah,
place.
you can
could
sleep in the
there.
back.
I fell asleep
You
there
can sleep
once.
in the back.
Oh, stop. Anyway, you can't find properties where, you know, if you can find it where there's a lot of these houses that you see on these major streets. They were houses at one time, and they converted to doctors' offices and
Like the place you were looking for your
all
boat.
along the street. You see them.
Right.
They look like houses, but they made them offices. Well, you
Oh, yeah,
want
yeah.
the best of
Right
both
here.
worlds, you know, and get some place that you can run your practice and live, or you know, whatever. But I'd focus on your practice. That's what I would do. Seriously, that's going
Absolutely.
to take care of you for the rest of your life.
Makes sense.
People
Oh,
are
my
always
legs
going to need to
stretch
fix their
out.
teeth. That's like another industry.
I need it. Hey,
Everybody-
call me.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Let me
call my
know.
dad.
Oh, but
Can't
you
go
just
do
listen
we gotta
it.
go to
Oh, he's too
Mexico.
new. I'm not going to Mexico.
We'll go to Mexico. We'll get you a new set of teeth.
I'm not doing that.
That'd be an
Anyway,
episode.
What do you got?
That would be a
Come
great
on.
episode.
Speaking of teeth, you gotta go get a tooth pulled next week because
only-
you didn't
I
want
only-
you missing
I just-
geometry.
Oh, are you gonna get on
this week.
anesthesia?
No, you know what's crazy? Nobody knew I only had one molar pulled. Everybody thought I had both of them. So now it's starting to come in and it hurts because it's trying to push.
Are they
going
gonna
to
put you on
We don't have
anesthesia?
molars in
They
this
better.
family. We
Okay,
have
wait,
molars.
Better put me to sleep.
We got to get a video of Aaron on anesthesia. It's the
Yeah,
newest
right.
hype. You know, anesthesia.
Let's not
Hashtag
even talk about.
anesthesia.
I wanted to
When he
put him
gets
under
off-
anesthesia
I'll try to
this
fight it.
week.
I'll
for
try
all
to
the
fight
shit
it.
trouble
No, he
he's
gets off
causing.
anesthesia and then they do these videos where the.
All right, what else you got?
Yeah, those
seen
are
'em.
funny.
You've seen 'em.
Yeah. All right. Folk sake. Thank you for the
Folk sake.
$2. When is
$2.
Ben Jr. buying a Rolls Royce?
Ooh, he's had Rolls Royces.
I used to own a Rolls Royce.
We went out and found the cheapest fucking
It's an episode.
Phantom. It was an old episode. We got to ring that. Is it an episode?
Oh no, I thought it was a clip of the money or something.
the money was. It should be an episode with
I
it.
thought it was maybe.
He
I
was
don't
with us
remember.
the day we bought the fucking
Maybe.
Rolls Royce.
I don't know.
Anyway, that was a
Cell
day
phone.
when
No,
he was
it's cell
30.
phone.
When he turned 30.
That's
On his
right.
30th birthday, I bought him the cheapest Rolls Royce in the entire country. It happened to be in Florida, and we bought it from some guy.
Opelika.
He sold hooker. He sold women. I don't want no cash. I don't want no
Swear to
money.
God,
All I
he
want is
said it.
cash. The only thing I deal with is cash, bitches, and
Gold.
gold. So we had to go get him. What was it? 80,000 in cash. back then?
80,000 in cash.
And go to a bank in the worst neighborhood I never even know existed. What neighborhood was that?
Opelika.
Opelika.
We went to the only
Opelika.
Wells Fargo in Opelika.
Let me tell you
and
something.
we told them we're not leaving this bank. If
So we get
you
this guy-
want, if you want the 80 grand in cash, you
They
come
didn't
into
have
the
any
bank.
cash. The
Oh,
bank
yeah.
didn't even have
We
enough.
had to call somebody.
No, they called somebody, but then they
But
also
we had
they
to-
ended up giving it to us in $5 bills.
And tens and
They
fives
couldn't
and
match
20s
it all.
and everything. I
And
remember.
we're there with bags of money in the office there, and oh my God, what a mess.
And that guy had a cop come
Anyway,
with him, an
so
off-duty
he
cop
had
or
he had a
somebody.
Rolls Royce, and
I traded it for my Maserati.
he's a Maserati.
I took my Rolls Royce and
There you
traded
go.
it for a Maserati.
So what else?
All right.
Aaron is getting a smart car.
That would be the most
You'd
embarrassing
be lucky if you even
thing.
get a bicycle out of me.
You mean a
lately.
Tesla?
Next.
Oh, you know what I saw today?
Yeah.
I saw a Tesla.
Plaid. I saw a
but
Plaid
no,
already.
It was tricked out.
Tricked
Lowered
out
had some
Tesla.
rims on it.
It's a tricky
It was
Tesla.
like it kind of defeated the purpose of having a Tesla, but it was nice.
It was cool.
All
It was
right.
cool. Andrew, thank you for the
Gonna get you a
$9.99.
Tesla with no
Zayn,
battery.
thank you for the $1.99. Ali, thank you for the
Flintstone
$10. Hello, Ben. I invest in excess retail stocks across the United States and Europe. For the last 11 months, I have made a 47% net profit per month. Would you
Congratulations.
potentially invest in something like this?
What is he talking about? Real estate stocks?
Yes,
like REITs?
retail stocks. Yeah,
REITs or retail?
specifically
stocks.
retail stocks.
Oh, retail sector? I mean, yeah. I mean, because you know what's happening? So I go to Tennessee with Big Shot over here and Mike Bonus. We're going there to look at a big, giant store, I'll tell you. I'm not going to tell you too many details. But anyway, we go there, and they tore down. The reason why we're going there, oh, shit, it's right near a big mall, the broker told me. We go there, the mall's gone. It's flattened, okay? And they're building an Amazon. So, I mean, there's a lot of new type of, not retail. Is that retail still? Amazon warehouse, not retail. is it?
It's like
I
warehouse.
don't know, but there's a lot of money being made and taking old shit and turning it into new shit. So there could be a lot of money in retail. I don't know, about movie theaters closing down. I don't know, but there's big money being made in retail by smart guys with big money right now. Okay, because they're scoring deals on distressed shit because shit that never made it back. Even before COVID, retail was dying. I wouldn't buy that shopping center because of all the vacancies in it. Because retail was dying because Amazon was kicking its ass. So
Yeah, I mean the mall was torn down and they built a big Amazon center because nobody was going to the mall, and Amazon said, "Oh well, we're delivering to these locations. We know that we need a hub in this
Brilliant.
area because they
Brilliant.
got data. They got all this information on what they've been sending out for the last year, and they said, shit, we can cut costs maybe 20%.
yeah, but now
by
they're
having it."
positioned right
Yeah.
in the center of where
You
a
know,
mall was,
and it's
a mall
crazy.
supported the whole area. Now they got Amazon replacing the friggin' mall, so they got all that shit. They can send all the trucks out, and they're centrally located where a mall was, around populated
I
people.
ordered a toner, and it was at my office by that afternoon.
What? The
I
same
s-
day?
Same day.
On Amazon?
On Amazon. And it's just, if they have it on the truck and somebody didn't order it,
What?
I
No,
swear.
not a toner.
Dad, it was a brother toner.
They got warehouses
It was a
now
brother's
with the
toner.
shit that
It was
they
a
know
toner
people
for-
want,
Right.
and they're positioning it in heavily populated areas. So now they're,
got it the same
they're cutting
day.
their shipping costs down to next to nothing by centrally locating these Amazon
I
warehouses.
know, and
now.
I got it the same day. So they
So
must
now
have.
we're not going to see stores that much. We're going to see warehouses that you have to order online.
And then in China,
they're forcing us to stay home and buy shit.
There's another company that just came out in China. Well, not just came out. They've been around for a while. It's like the Amazon, duplicate in China. I forget what it's called. But they're delivering same day also. So their whole thing is, and then they, same day.
Yeah, I hate to see stores totally go away. That's going to be
Well,
sad.
that's the
Because
thing.
then that's going
That's how it's getting.
all this technical shit is great, but it's also making it a little unsociable. I mean, you got your Zoom, it ain't the same. Even though I'd much rather Zoom people than be in person with them. Some people.
I mean,
but
Zoom's
it's
made
got
things
its
a
good
lot
and bad.
easier.
Everything's got good and bad. But I think it's people don't interact as much as they used to, and it's kind of making people maybe not want
Not
to be
so
so sociable
sociable,
anymore. And then we got fucking COVID making everybody stay the hell away from each other. I mean, the world's going to fucking hell right now. I'm sorry. Between the fucking, everything's so easy to not leave your house, and then you're afraid to go out of the house because of COVID. These are not the best fucking years that I could, imagine we have to have humanly wise. But, somehow we're going to survive. What else we got?
We're gonna have another caller.
Another
We have
caller?
Fast pass.
Fast
Fast. Let's make it
Tommy.
fast.
Why you keep taking all my elbow
Why you
room?
got to have so much room?
Scoot over. Look, now you're center.
You're center everywhere you go. Center. Can't see nothing around you. Hello. What's up? How are you?
Hey Ben, how's it going?
Pretty good. How are
I
you?
asked you a question on the super chats earlier and you guys got a little confused. I'm
right.
in West Virginia and I was looking to buy a house for $25,000 to $35,000 in cash, and then turn around and sell it for owner financing at 10% and mark it up like $10,000 or $15,000 for owner financing for
Now
carrying
I
the loan.
understand. Now I understand. You speak a lot better than you chat. So, all right. So, I mean, you could buy the house for 25 grand cash. Then you want to sell it for twice that price, but you're going to finance it and get 10% on your money.
Yes.
So, right? So basically, you're getting 20% on your money because you only pay 25 grand for the house.
Yes.
That's good. You want to
I
be,
did-
if you could buy a house at 25 grand, get 25% on your 20% on your money. That's great. That's fantastic. But your money's still tied up in the house.
Yeah, and then with me owning financing is something I can't refinance.
You could
either.
probably refinance and pull your money back. Maybe. Well, no, you could sell the mortgage. I don't know. If you see, the thing is, yeah, you couldn't. I don't think you'd be able to sell a mortgage. So
What are you saying? If the owner carries the
if
paper,
he sells it to somebody and he holds the paper, but he sold it for 50 grand,
Mm-hmm.
so now he doubled his value in the house, but he's got paper, not money.
Yeah.
He's got his 25 grand tied up in the house, and he's got 25 in paper.
right? He could sell the
right?
paper.
I don't know. I don't sell paper. I don't know. But, I mean, if you get 20% on your money and you can risk that kind of cash, then you should do it. You should do it as much as you can all day long. And then you package them together, But, what I would do is you can't lease it with an option to sell to get the same return. Basically, what's the mortgage going to be? How much interest are you going to charge? 10% on 50 grand?
Yeah.
That's 5,000. 50 grand is 5,000 a year. You're going to collect $400 a month, right?
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah.
what happens if you leased it with an option to purchase at say $600 a month? Can you get $600 a month? Can you get $700 a month?
Yeah, houses go for like $650, $750.
Well, then why don't you do that? Try to get $800 a month and do a lease option where they leasing it from you. Okay, so now you own the whole thing still. You still got the money coming through, right? And then you can always refinance it and pull your money out and you pay the bank. I mean, I would definitely think about why give somebody the ownership of it when you can just give them the fucking collect the rent and then give them an option to purchase it at a certain time down the road.
Right.
like
And then you can add, you can increase the rent. If let's say you could get the market says you could get $700 a month, you charge them $800 a month, and then you tell them $100 that you're overpaying will be credited towards the sale if you exercise your option to buy the property. If they don't exercise their option, they're fucked out of the money. That's the way it works.
That's smart. I mean,
and then how long should I give them the option? Like I give them the option to purchase in like a year?
Well, it depends on the person. Are they going to be ready in a year? A year is great because, hopefully they won't be ready and you'll keep the option money. I mean, it's a game we play. If they got their shit together in a year, they say, okay, we're ready to buy this house, 50 grand. Then you take your 50 grand, you doubled your money, and you move on to the next one.
Okay.
All right. I really appreciate it. I hope you can do it with 10 of them. I hope you go out there and do 100 of them.
I hope to do
That's the goal.
I'm going to West Virginia. Get your ass over to West Virginia. Go find every goddamn house you can buy for 25 grand and rent it
you
out
just
now.
got mad at me for buying a little fourplex for 150.
All right. What else we got? Thanks a lot.
All right, Carson, thank you for
and the dentist that called in, he needs to go to West Virginia. You want to make a lot of money? The guy who went to school in Mexico for dentistry? Go to fucking West Virginia, and a dentist there will clean up because ain't nobody got no fucking teeth.
I knew you were going to say that.
What else we got?
You said
Sure,
West
I've been to West
Virginia.
Virginia. Remember Donnie?
I remember Donnie.
All right.
All right,
God rest his
Carson,
soul.
thank you for the $4.99.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't even
What?
imagine.
Carson, thank you for the $4.99. I got $150K in liquid and am approved for $600K at 2.8% in the Pittsburgh area. For
That's great.
$150K, I could rent for $400 to $800 above all in monthly costs. What would you do? Or would you do it? Sorry.
I don't.
He can buy a property for $150,000.
I thought you could buy it for $600,000. It said he qualified.
He's
for.
approved for $600.
He's got
You're
150
approved
like,
for
for the-
$600,000.
Right.
for the 150. Yeah.
For 150K, I could rent for 400 to 800 above all in monthly cost.
I don't know. It sounds
you
like
do?
he's deciding whether he should rent or buy. I don't know, but
Or just buy a property.
maybe you need to get a hold of me on the side. It sounds like something we need to really talk about. I can't spend all night now, but if you're qualified for $600,000 and you can handle the payment, then you must be in pretty good shape. And you should think about doing something that's gonna, hopefully make you some money or benefit you. I don't know if you're talking about renting versus owning or what, but get a hold of me and we can talk about it. I take a lot of calls like that. And you can do it, I can do it in 5 or 10 minutes, All right, 10 minutes. All right, what do you got?
All right, Daniel, thank you for the $199. Where's Vincent at?
Where is Vincent? Vincent's working at the hotel. I think he's down to how many bathrooms? He had 258 bathrooms to do. And how many are done already? How many left?
We did 120, and now we probably did another 2 floors on that side. It's another 20. So it's probably 140 done.
We got 100 left.
Yeah,
To
be finished.
Oh, we're doing them in sections. That's
Yeah,
why.
to be
Because we don't want to do
finished.
too much. Because we got to shut the whole fucking place down. We never make any money. So he's trying to get that hotel done because we need to hurry up and finish the hotel, and then we got to work on the PIP, and then we got to try to get it picture perfect. So the next buyer, when he comes in, I don't want to hear about it. Oh, you got to do this. I got to give me a credit for that. I got to give him credit for that. So Vince is over there trying to button that place up so we can sell it, and then he can get the hell out of Fort Lauderdale. That's the story.
And he's on deadline. I mean, we got
Yep.
a deadline.
And we got deadlines
so
too, and the
he's
materials
on
have been
deadline
held
right
up,
now.
and there's all
not
kinds of
anymore.
problems.
We're done now. I mean, now we got materials. We got
All right,
deadlines.
yeah.
We're rocking and rolling.
So he's very
So-
busy right now.
He is.
All right.
All right, Zane, thank you for the $4.99. Ben, I just did a consult call with you last night. Thanks again for the help on a triple net lease.
Very good. I'm glad it helped. I'm happy to help anybody. Let me tell you something. If you call me, I'm going to give you the best advice I could possibly give you that I would do for myself. Okay? Better advice than I would give Little Ben. Okay?
He won't even
else?
give me advice
Yeah,
anymore.
right.
Every time I try
Oh
to
my
call
God.
him,
Listen,
wait.
stop,
every time
stop,
I try to
stop,
call him,
stop.
he's on the phone doing a consult.
Stop. We're driving from my lawyer's office today.
Okay, thank
We're
you.
driving
Father.
from my lawyer's
Oh,
office.
I'm gonna get that one
I went to
thrown
my,
in my
he
face.
drove me to my lawyer's office because Matt he was too busy picking your ass up in Tampa, driving 100 miles
I
a
can
day.
get a ride, but you guys don't
Yeah,
want to
you
do
get
that.
a ride, all right. You're going to be taking a goddamn bus if you don't watch it. You're in big trouble, buddy. Anyway, so we're driving back.
Southfield, left
What do I do? We just left the lawyer's office. What was I doing at the lawyer's office? I was refinancing my current mortgage on my house, and it's over $10 million bucks. More than that, okay? The guy, because of the rates today, I refinanced. I saved the whole point. You know how much a point is? $12 million bucks.
Well, we figured it out how much it was for one, so you times that by 10.
120 grand a
Yeah,
year.
exactly.
So I say to little Ben while I'm sitting in the office, didn't you do yours? And how come you're not, really the money manager admitted. He should have told you that it's time. You need to hurry and refinance, save some money. Okay? So what did I do? I got the guy on the phone. I said, well, I don't understand. You're supposed to be taking care of us. Why didn't you get my son refinanced too? So I just saved you 0.88 because you're at 288
yes.
down to 2.
Thank you.
And it's going to save you how much a year? Almost 10 grand.
$9,960.
Thank you very much. So don't
Thank
tell
you.
me I don't give him advice. I execute the advice.
Yes, he did.
And he don't pay me shit. No, he works hard. All right, what else we got?
All right, Sean, thank you for the $50. You're amazing,
50
Ben.
bucks, thank
Thanks
you.
to you, I'm getting to live my dreams.
Live your dream. You know why you should live your dream? Because you only live once, and it ain't that long. I'm already turning 56 next month. Let's face it. Come on. How long are you going to be here? And in the old years, ain't worth shit anyway because you're all broken down. You don't feel like doing shit. Everybody pisses you off. So, these are like you're not going to be here forever is the point. Live your friggin' dream, whatever it is. If there's a humanly way possible for you to achieve your dream, everybody needs to live a dream. Okay? Sometimes you get your dream and it comes with a couple of nightmares, but that's life, But live your dream, and I'm happy for you.
We're nightmares, Aaron.
I know.
You can be.
That was a nightmare.
You can be.
Anyway,
You want to know what a nightmare is? Imagine waking up in the middle of the night, hearing your father screaming at you like, "Oh shit, I forgot to do this," or and this is constantly goes through my head.
I didn't do it for no reason. If I got up and I said, "Hey, you forgot to turn the freaking lights off, you ain't paying the power bill, puffhead," and then if you don't
He said
fucking lock the
puffhead.
door and somebody wants to come in and shoot us up back in the day when you were a kid,
Yes.
I'm going to get up and yell at you because I'm telling you, take
No.
care of your goddamn business.
I was thinking about the
This one
nightmares.
here,
That just shows
this one here,
'cause
he's lucky
he
I got a
still
remote
makes
that
me-
controls every light in the
yeah,
house.
yeah, but he still
You
makes
wanna
me. He still makes me lock up the house, which is like
You
good,
half
which
the
is
time,
fine.
don't do it. I do it.
it.
I double check and I find doors unlocked.
But anyway, I'm saying it's a good example to show that you still kept things, like from.
Yeah, he's still
what I mean?
he's still
You see-
on us. He's still
Blah, blah,
constantly
blah.
on us.
Still-
is what
I
you're trying
only
to
yell
say.
when I
understand.
need to yell and get my point across.
Which is all the time.
I need to get my point across all the time. What else? And I'm the only person that actually listens to me yelling, so it doesn't matter.
He's
Nobody
the only
else
person that listens to himself.
listens,
That's why he's so
That's why-
intelligent.
There you go. What else?
Israel, thank you for the $4.99.99.
99.99.
Ben-
$4.99.99.
Yeah,
That's too much.
$49.99.
$49.99. We should open up the $49.99 store. What's
All right.
up for $49.99?
Ben would KO Canelo Alvarez in 2 rounds easy.
Who the heck is Canelo Alvarez?
I don't know.
Is he a boxer? Look up Canelo Alvarez. Okay. I don't think I can KO anything but a T-bone steak right now.
See my dad KO some donuts.
Look who's talking here. Fucking Pillsbury Doughboy himself in real life.
Oh, he's that guy.
That guy?
From Mexico.
No, he'll knock you out.
Shit.
That guy
Canelo
you out.
Alvarez.
I wouldn't
That guy
want to.
will
But thank you for the
knock
compliment.
you out.
I could mentally, but not physically. But,
That
you know.
guy.
All right. Adios, Senor Alvarez. I'll kick your ass, Alvarez. Come on down here. I'll kick your ass, boy. What else?
All right, Oli, thank you for the $5.
I get in the ring and let him beat the hell out of me for $1 million. I'll tell you that. Well, I'll
Yeah,
send
that's
little Bennett.
I'll do it. Shit, I'll take a celebrity fight any day. They can beat me up
You're not
any
a celebrity.
day. Well,
and you
I'll
can't
do
fight.
it. I'll do it in purpose of you. You're a celebrity. You're like a D-lister,
Am
right?
I don't think so. I'm just here to hang out with people that want to make money.
I think you're a D-lister.
What else we got?
All right, Ollie, thank you for the $5. Hey, Ben, retail stocks as in unsold electronics from Amazon and Walmart just hit 4 million revenue this month with 1.92 million in net profit.
What the hell's he talking about?
Hi,
Broken
Ben. Retail
shit.
stocks is in unsold electronics from Amazon.
Unsold electronics from Amazon. Listen, if they weren't sold, there's a freaking reason.
No.
I got stuck with a bunch of crap. I used to go to that guy, Don Perignon.
RTVs.
And yeah, if you ever see RTV on the fucking box, that means return to vendor. That means there's something wrong with this shit.
Right.
And then you go buy it and you're stuck with it.
Right.
So be careful buying unsold shit.
So I'd buy them for 50%, but I have to go back and buy another one just to get the parts to fix the first one that I bought.
Anyway, it ain't worked out for me, so I don't know. But there's plenty of people out there buying that shit. So if they're making money, God bless them. What else?
You're looking
I know guys that buy containers of that shit.
that he does.
They buy
That's
a
what he
whole
does.
container of that shit. They put them in a warehouse. They sell the shit. They do whatever. You know, they make money. They hustle, but you know, what else?
Al, thank you for the 99 cents.
Ooh.
99.99.
I was in the dollar stores the other day because the people coming to this show, hopefully I'll have a special gift for them. I was out looking for fucking gifts to give them, souvenirs. What did you got for 99 cents? Oh, I went to one store. It's all $1. I didn't
Did
think
you go
they
to
still
our
exist.
dollar store?
There's
Did
one
you
where
go to
everything's
our dollar
$1.
store?
You get all kinds of shit for $1 still.
Did you go to our dollar store?
I was gonna buy you the steering wheel cover for your Maserati, but that was in a dollar
No,
plus
that
store,
was in
$2.99.
that was in the
Most unusual dollar store.
store.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get it for $2.99 for you.
I said thank you,
should've
but
bought it.
no, I still need one. You saw that I needed it.
Should have bought one for
No,
you.
don't
What
buy
else?
that, please.
Let's see. John, thank you for the $4.99. Will you do an internship? I'm willing to pay you a daily cash to land the ropes.
Internship. This ain't fucking Star Wars. Send us to the internship.
I said internship.
Internship.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
That's not what you
We
said.
have it on
I said
video. We can rewind it.
internship.
Anyway, and then, let's not talk about your English snapshot. I think I saw recently.
It's fine. It's a B.
Yeah, it's a B.
I
Let me
want
tell
to
you what
get
he
an A.
did.
No,
He
stop.
came
wait,
up
wait,
with his
wait,
own
wait, wait.
grading system now, where
You're
now
gonna
all
make
of a
me pull it
sudden,
up.
in
You're gonna make me pull it
85
up.
and to 90 or something
Because I
is
go
a
to
fucking
a preparatory school.
or a B. And a B is now.
Oh, you're in
70
the same shit that I had to deal
Bullshit,
with. And-
bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit,
A
all you
fucking B
want.
starts
Right.
at 80.
Okay, B doesn't
Okay.
start at
Not
80.
77.
85.
What he got?
Oh, that's not
because-
that bad.
No,
That's not-
no.
my Bs were
no.
like 92s.
An A starts at
And
A
85.
B ain't till
My
85.
my
A B
started
minus
at
80 to 85.
95, and-
All right.
Sorry, I didn't mean that.
I'm not going to waste everybody's time with your
No,
BS
it's
bullshit.
because
School I
I
went
go
to-
to a good
School,
It's
yeah.
not just a
It's
good school. It's a great school.
So you pay the
It's
school a lot of
because-
money, and they make the grades a little better, so your kid looks like he's doing better than he should be doing.
Yeah, that's what they did with
No,
me.
it's because the content that we're learning
The
are not
content of
average.
the academic
not
achievements that we're
average.
accomplishing. What else we got here?
Anyways,
Why are you always making fun of my brothers?
My brother.
Brothers.
Because you do all think that I believe the bullshit, you know?
because it's true
can't
though.
bullshit a
Because not
bullshitter.
everything is
Every-
that.
the
Oh, we got a
biggest
caller. Oh,
bullshitters in
saved
the
by the
world.
caller.
I'm
Saved
gonna
by the
pull it
caller.
up.
Yeah,
Saved by the
fast
caller.
pass.
Fast pass on in. How you
All
doing,
right,
caller? You're
where
live
we
with
at?
Ben
Who we
Mallah.
got? Who we got? Is he zooming?
Howard, my name's Mike. I'm from Jersey.
Oh, no.
So I've been watching for a while, but I have one question. So I'm 22. I just bought a property in Florida. It was an opportunity buying it from my grandfather. It's near Jacksonville area, so North Florida. And I'm just looking at options with it. I had to outright buy the property, so it's worth about $220 right now, up from what I got it. But I'm just looking at the best options to pull money out and what you recommend, and if you recommend staying in Florida with this stuff or bringing it local.
All right. So what happened to your your grandfather comes, hey, I'm going to sell your property, my nice grandson, in Jacksonville, Florida. And how much did he sell you the property for?
220.
180.
180. And now how much is it worth?
About 220.
So you got $40,000 equity in it. Is that what you're saying?
No, I completely own the property, paid
But
fully
it's
owned.
worth $40,000 more than what it
Yeah.
was when you stole it from Grandpa, right?
Yes.
All right. So now you're sitting here with a $220,000 value property. What is it, a house?
Condo.
A
And it's rented
condo
out
in
right
Jacksonville. They got condos in Jacksonville?
There's nice areas in Jacksonville.
I know.
It's a
I own a
really
BJ's and a Home
Yeah,
Depot there.
Nice
Yeah.
areas in Jacksonville.
All right, so what's the story? Is somebody living in it? Are they paying rent? What's going on, Mike from Jersey Mike's? Is it Jersey Mike a sandwich
Jersey
place?
Mike's.
What's up, Jersey Mike? They make good sandwiches.
Yeah, they do.
What else? So what are you doing with it? What's it doing? What is it? A condo? What are you renting it? What are you doing with it?
So I just got renters in on the 15th. It's a 1-year lease right now.
How much is charging
I'm
them?
getting $1,800 a month.
$1,800. What's the association dues?
About $230.
Oh, that's good. That's a nice return.
$1,500.
So what's the problem? You want to go to a bank and you want to get a loan on and get your money back?
Not necessarily that I need the money right now.
Oh, rich guy.
I would just like to try. I would just like to try and start getting involved more.
Getting
real
involved
estate.
in more
I'm
in
just
what?
Buying another condo.
Well,
I
then
just wanted
buy
to
'em.
see what you.
I mean, I don't know. You know, I would. You're not going to be making no big. I mean, that was an okay deal because you only paid $180 for it. You're renting it out for $1,800 a month. I mean, that's a good deal. But can you find any more at 18? Can you find any more in that price range at $180 and find that kind of rent?
No, I was just wondering what you think with that money I should be doing right now. You
What
think-
money? You're tied up in a condo. You got more money you want to
No,
spend?
no, I know if I should cash out, refinance it.
I mean, today's interest rates, I would definitely get my hands as much money as possible. All right, and put that money to work doing something else. I mean, yeah, you want to get every dime you can out of that condo. Go put it out there to do some other deals to make money. You know, that's how you grow. I mean, you know, you need money to grow. Get the money out, pay the bank a few percent or whatever they're going to charge you, 3.5%, I don't know, and go out there and make more money.
But if you were 22, you think I have the condo right now, it's a great return. You recommend just going to another condo or buying a
I don't
bigger
know.
property
You know,
or-
it depends on where the opportunity is. If there's an opportunity in condos, fine. Wherever it makes sense for you to invest and make money, okay? I mean, you know, if you can find a niche in the market where you can make big money on condos, then fine, but the numbers got to work. You know, if you can buy them cheap enough. You got to find a deal. Doesn't matter. Whatever deal you can find that you know you can make money on, buy it. Look and see what's available. Where do you live? You live in Jersey. And, you know, I don't know. You start doing too much, you might be finding yourself flying down to Florida a lot. But,
Yeah, luckily, I have family right over the border.
Well, there you
Georgia,
go.
but
there you
so
go.
it works out.
Well, then keep buying. Look for more deals. Jacksonville's a big place. I got something in, what area am I in? It's called
Orange Park.
Orange Park. It's a nice area. Got a Home Depot, got a BJ's. You know, it's great. Go find some more deals. All right? Or open up a Jersey Mike's, and then you can be Jersey Mike. Mike from Jersey as a Jersey Mike. All right. Thanks very much for the call. We appreciate it. All right. Good luck. Go find that money. Get that money out of that condo.
And also, just want to remind everybody, today's podcast is sponsored by Ben Mallah Live,
Wrong.
September the 25th. Make sure you guys come down. It's a
Today's-
bullshit, okay?
Everything is sponsored
today-
by Mustang Pool Tables.
Oh,
I can't
Mustang
believe this.
Pool Tables.
Somebody's got to buy a
Anyway,
Mustang
come
Pool
down
Table.
to the show on you guys can.
Carpooltables.com.
That question that guy was asking, we're going to go over that type of stuff in the show. We're going to go teach you guys step by step and kind of go through real estate.
Listen,
so
whatever
make
anybody
sure you
wants
guys
to talk
come
about
down.
or do or have a discussion about, I'm going to be available there to talk to them about it. Whatever their situation is. Whatever they're thinking about doing, wanting to do, already doing, want to do more, I don't care. Bring it on. Bring it on. I'll handle it. And if I can't figure it out, Ben Jr. will.
And if I can't get it, Aaron's got it.
Well, you're really in trouble. All right, what
I
else
can't
we
get
got?
it over if you can. All right. Let's see. Justin, thank you for the $4.99. What do you think about the Evergrande collapse in China? The second biggest Chinese real estate company is collapsing.
You know, it happens all the time in cycles. The Chinese go out and buy the shit out of everything. I don't even know how things work over there in a communist country, but it's not the first time in my lifetime I heard about China, you know, whatever. Somehow, you know, the Chinese, I think, and I'm not an expert, okay, but from what I believe, the Chinese come in with all this money, where it comes from, I guess, well, shit they make in China and the government gets, I don't know. I think these companies are really the government behind these companies. I think the government really controls these companies or something. And then when things go bad, the government blames the company.
And then, so they don't have to do it. Or they bail them out.
I don't know.
I mean, just like we bailed out.
The point
we bailed
is,
out all
the
of
Chinese
the
come
automotive.
in, they buy the shit out of everything, and they ride it out, and eventually, you know, it goes belly up, and then people come in and buy it up cheap and scrape it and pick it, and then they sell back to the Chinese years later. I don't know. It's just, I think it's going to have a big impact, and hopefully we'll make some money in this country on it. I don't know.
Well, isn't the
But I
fact
think it's
that
international.
is they couldn't rent, or is like they built all this stuff that they couldn't rent, or
I know
they
damn
didn't
well
fill
they
it
own
up,
any
or they
friggin'
didn't sell it?
hotels or shopping malls. They lost this shirt. And office buildings, I know it's a secret right now. Office buildings are empty. You can't give away a friggin' office building today, okay? Because everybody's sitting with tons of empty space. Nobody wants to rent them. Now they got friggin' Zoom. COVID's keeping everybody at home. Offices are getting worse crushed than hotels, you know? So, I don't know. But, you know, follow the news on it and see what happens. Hopefully there'll be some bargains. Whenever something bad happens, something really good ends up coming out of it for some people, you know?
Is your yacht for sale?
Yeah, my yacht's for sale. Hopefully he's going to sell at the damn Florida Boat Show this year.
Nothing.
Next
Patty
month.
Mayo wants
No,
to
no,
buy
I know.
it.
Patty
All
Mayo,
right.
thank you for the $50.
All right, Patty Mayo, listen to this.
His
If
question-
you want to buy
Wait,
that
she's got
boat
a
fresh
question.
out the factory, did he also want to know
Well,
about
his,
the boat?
his question is, hey, Ben, just moved to the Keys. My yacht burned down in California. Saw yours for sale. Is it still for sale?
Hell yeah. Okay, contact, what's his name? His name's Vincent at 3 letters. What's the name of the boating brokerage firm?
HMY.
HMY.
Pollock knows.
What has he got, a card in his
fucking
pocket?
Card to the guy who wanted to sell my yacht. HMY, Vincent. He's over at Bahia Mar, Fort Lauderdale. Talk to him. We're getting ready to take it to the boat show so you can score a deal right now before 1,000 people come looking at it. They come from all over the world, hopefully. And I'll tell you right now, that boat cost $6 million out the factory door if you wanted it new. And mine's practically brand new. And you can buy it for a lot less. So contact Vincent at HMY over at Bahia Mar, Fort Lauderdale office. And buy it, baby. Buy it. You know why? I'm going to tell you, I love that boat. It's the greatest boat I could have. The problem is, it's a little too friggin' big. And I can't find any decent real estate because of the stupid water setbacks. Really, the ideal boat for me is 80-foot boat on a 100-foot lot. That's what I need. That boat's 93. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it.
And we have a Zoomer, Ben.
A Zoomer. And everyone's driving the goddamn boat now. What's up,
Hey,
man?
how's it going?
How are you? Chris
Good, how you doing?
Riddle. Tell us a riddle, Chris Riddle.
All right. Hey, basically, my question is about your business and like, what are the bottlenecks that limit your, I don't know, ability to scale your business? Like, why aren't you infinitely wealthy?
Infinite, did he say?
Why are you looking
Yes.
at me?
Infinite?
Infinitely wealthy.
Infinitely?
Why are you not a
So
billionaire?
basically,
Okay,
like-
let me
He's
ask
basically
you a
saying
question.
why you're not a
Let me ask
billionaire.
you a question about infinite. If I buy a building for $1 million, right?
Here we go.
And then I fix it up and spend a little money on it, and now it's worth $2 million, and I get $1.5 million put back in my pocket. What kind of return is that? And I still own the goddamn place and still cash flowing.
Basically,
Infinite return.
my question is like, why do you ever sell?
Why do I sell?
Yeah.
Because once you get to a property and the property's stabilized and you see what your income is and your return is, then you say to yourself, I don't do it every property. I keep a lot of properties. Most of my properties I keep for long periods of time. But you get to the point in life where you're looking at this asset and you're saying, okay, it's going to be $100,000 a year in income, right? After everything's done, I got $100,000 open this one building. Okay, fine, one property. But some guy, based on the market and based on interest rates and the value of the property, I can now take that $1 million and some guy wants to pay me $3 million or even $2 million. Do I want to wait 10 years to get that 1 million profit or 20 years? No, I'll take the goddamn money now and go buy another damn deal.
It's now going to bring you
That's
a
how you grow.
$500,000 a year.
You know, I don't want to wait 10 years. I'd rather take all the profit 10 years ahead of time, take that money, go buy another damn deal and do it again.
So what is the bottleneck to access to capital?
Bottleneck is in traffic. I
I don't think there's any bottleneck to access to capital.
Bottleneck means you're
That's
sitting in
not
traffic and all the
there's no
lanes are
problem.
trying to go to the one lane. Are we bottleneckers?
No, what he's saying is
You're a rubbernecker.
I'm a rubbernecker. Actually, anyway.
Maybe you see anything on the road. But
you know,
you
there's
almost
a,
ran off the fucking
honestly,
road today.
Honestly, there's a
You
point
almost
where
ran
you
into Court Street.
have to start turning over. You can't do too much because there's a point where you have to start turning over some of this stuff to other people to manage. So that's the bottleneck. If you want to talk about why you're not
Well, when you
infinitely
grow,
growing, because you have to
you
start
know,
getting people in
tools have
your
to grow.
team to handle this stuff. So we've ran 3,000 units at one
And he's
time.
already overgrown.
You know,
in
we've
many
had
ways.
3,000 units at almost 3,000 or almost 2,000, I think,
Whatever.
at one time. But we had staff and we had people and different
That's fine. If you
everywhere.
want that, I
you know,
don't
and
want
that's
that.
what you want. You know, but you have to manage all that and oversee it. So that's the only bottleneck that I see to growth is having your team set up that can handle these things for you. Because you can't micromanage everybody on your team. You have to know that your
I
manager.
mean, if you're willing to grow, it's great.
you have
grow.
to grow. You can grow. But there's a certain
I'd rather
point.
take the chunks of money and create a wealth.
What he did.
You know, where it keeps getting bigger. The base of the wealth is getting bigger. My equity's getting more. I'm making more money on more properties. You know, you're building up your wealth. If you sit around with the money tied up in a goddamn property for cash flow, you know, then, you know, I could refinance it a lot of times and get almost as much money as a sale and keep the property with less cash flow, but a chunk of my pocket tax-free or deferred. So, you know, it depends on the situation, depends on the property. But we're always trying to move ahead. What steps can we make to move ahead in the game? Okay, which makes the most sense, you know?
Basically, we're trying to take
every property's different.
If we have a property that generates $100,000 a year, when we sell that, we can now turn that into a property that can generate $500,000 a year. Okay,
Or
and then
something
when
we can make more money on.
Or
Like
when we sell that one, then we can move it into a property that makes $1 million a year. And at one point, you're gonna say, "I'm good. This is what I know. This property's okay. I'm generating $1 million a year or something," and then that's when you decide that you peaked, or you go big time. You can open up a REIT. You can do all types of stuff.
I'm not
but
doing any of that.
you know, there's that's the bottleneck. That's the only bottleneck is managing your assets. If you can't manage your assets,
don't bite off more than you can chew.
Effectively,
Yeah.
then
Financially,
you shouldn't do it.
or physically, mentally. You know,
Yeah,
don't
no,
bite off more than you can
absolutely.
chew.
Yeah, so I'm in
That's
like
why
a
we don't have a
single-family-
bottleneck. We just have a straight bottle. You know,
Okay.
We got two necks.
you got no neck. You got no chin.
I got two chins and no neck.
You got a lot of neck but no chin. Where happened to your chin?
I got an extra
Shit.
one under there.
If you were Chinese, your name would be no chin.
Yeah, so basically what I do is single family development, and I'm sort of transitioning between like a very small to a medium company. But yeah, like managing the manpower is really the hardest part.
Right.
Well,
Always.
what are you doing? You're building them. You're fixing them up. What are you doing?
Building.
You're building from
so-
scratch.
Yeah, raw land, taking it all the way.
That's great, but you got to have a good crew that can bang them out. You know, good subs and all that shit that goes along with it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. The subs are in. I've got the subs, but the miscellaneous is what kills you.
What's the miscellaneous?
Everything but mechanical engineering.
What's his miscellaneous? What's your
I
problem?
mean, my miscellaneous, sort of like the business behind the development phase, maybe. Like who buys the permits, who does all the paperwork in the back. Plus like miscellaneous, like
Do
if
like
I
Little
fail an
Ben.
inspection, who
Do
goes
like Little
in and
Ben.
does
He
that?
hires people to do everything. He don't do shit.
Bullshit.
He hires the person to get
Yeah,
the
yeah.
permits. He buys the person to do the drawings. He hires the engineer. He hires the everybody. Architecture.
you hire everybody.
He hires the people to deal
Okay.
with the city. He deals. Hire people, professionals for a fee to do that. It's part of your cost of doing business.
But you got to underwrite
And
to
then
that.
you can grow. You can't grow unless do you
You
use people
hire
like that
people.
now. You're not doing it yourself, are you?
Well, like how vertically integrated do you want to be? Like, because that's
I love
your
when
bottom
people throw out
line.
Big words.
Vertically integrated. I mean,
Like, you
right
see what I'm
now,
saying?
if you're going to build a
No,
house,
we
who's going
don't
to draw up the
understand that
plans? I don't know that language. I didn't go
No,
to
we
fucking
don't. We
high
don't
school.
understand that.
We're
term.
idiots. All right, let me ask you a question. When you go you buy a piece of dirt, you want to build a house, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, who you got a set of plans? Where you get the plans from an architectural engineer, correct? Or you got them?
I'm the architect.
You're the architect. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're the architect, and then you file all that shit with the city to get a permit to build, correct?
That's right.
All right, so what's the problem? You're doing that. You could hire somebody to do that if you wanted. Just tell them what
Yeah.
to do, and then it frees up your time to do more shit that can make you more money, maybe. I don't know. So you're
Right.
starting everything, but then who's the GC? You're the GC too?
Yeah. I'm the
You're
that's what I'm saying. I
basically
take it
doing
all
a
the way from
one-man
site
show.
work to
Listen,
finish
the
out.
problem with smart guys like you, and you're a real smart
Right,
guy. I
exactly.
know this, okay? I know smart people when I meet them or talk to them. How old are you? 20-something?
25.
25. Okay, you're a very intelligent guy. Listen, the only way you're going to grow in life is to find other intelligent people to do the fucking jobs that you're doing. Okay, because you can't grow doing everything yourself. Now, if you were doing, 3 or 4 projects at a time, you need to hire a guy, whatever his fee is reasonable, to do what you're doing. That frees you up to grow. I couldn't do shit without all the friggin' managers I got and maintenance people and district managers and all kinds of people. I couldn't operate this business. So, you need to start thinking about, making sure there's a profit margin still there. It doesn't hurt your profit margin to start delegating some of these things to other people so you could do more deals.
Yeah. I think you're right. Like, begin to outsource.
But you're
It's
one of
just-
those type of
it's hard
people.
'cause-
You're probably one of those type of people that don't like other people doing shit because you're smarter than they are, right? You want to do it yourself.
well,
because I want
I
it
don't
done
like-
right.
That's the way I feel.
And I want it done the
sometimes.
way I want
Right.
it.
That's hard. It's hard.
Tell
I don't like
people
waiting on
when you're
people.
paying
Right,
people.
that too.
When you're paying somebody money, you got the right to tell them what the hell to do. If you're paying somebody to do something, just tell them this is the way I want it done, and do it, and then check it and make sure they did it the way you want it. Simple. That's what you got to do. But that's the problem with smart people. Is smart people don't really trust other people to do shit because they think they're smarter than everybody, which they pretty much are. But you got to find other people that you can trust and depend on to do what you can't do anymore. You got to move on to bigger and better things.
Yeah, you got to acquire land. You got all types of stuff that you got to accomplish.
I bet you
Draw
buy your
it.
own goddamn materials, don't you? I'll bet you money you buy your own materials, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Told you.
Yeah, you can't do it all by yourself. That's
He
the
does
problem.
everything. I bet
That's
you.
the
I bet you
bottleneck.
he picks up a fucking hammer, don't you? You'll pick up a fucking hammer if you have to, won't you?
It's killer. Yeah.
You're
That's what I'm
crazy.
saying. Like,
You can't fucking grow if you're gonna do everything.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you can't.
You gotta,
Like, I have-
you got the
I have
knowledge.
like 15 lots right now, and
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God! You got to start figuring out a way you can start having people help you, so you'll get more done quicker. Okay, that's what you
Yeah.
got to do. All
well,
right.
my major concern in outsourcing is like, I'm scared that I won't have the next project. You see what I'm saying?
Well, you don't want to outsource unless you got other shit to do. Okay, if you got other work that you could be doing right now, then you outsource. If you got free time to do shit, you do everything you can do in your time. And when an opportunity comes up to do more shit, you're gonna have to outsource some of it. You know, that's life. Otherwise you'll never grow. But good luck to you. We wish you the best. Where you doing
All
this
right.
at? Where you doing it at? Just out of curiosity. What state?
North Atlanta.
North Atlanta.
Yeah.
We're going to Durham Town. You ever heard of that? Where you ride the off-road stuff?
That's Georgia.
It's near Washington County. I don't know. It's in the middle of
south of
fucking
Atlanta?
nowhere.
Rail.
It's
it's
Rail.
more like
Nobody's ever heard of Rail.
southeast.
The population of Rail is
Southeast of
39,
Atlanta.
and everybody has the same name in the
Okay,
whole
got it.
town. Anyway, good luck to you.
All right,
All
man.
right,
Thank
take
you.
care. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Maybe he could send us a house
Maybe he could do my next
that we
drawing.
can stay in on the farm because,
Maybe he could do my next drawing. I could stop paying so much for it.
he's building houses. He ain't got time for you. What else we
Got no
got?
time for that.
Daniel, thank you for the $4.99.
What time is it?
Just got my real estate license in Arizona. What did you do to get your name out there? Or what should I do?
Okay.
I want to sell, and move into investing.
Sell.
Buy,
Buy. Okay. If you just got your real estate license, you need to go find the office and that's making money. Don't surround yourself with some broke-ass agents that ain't doing shit and selling. Go for the top. Put a nice suit on, put yourself together. Go to the most expensive, highest-paying selling office there is that's selling the good shit to the big money. And then try to get your foot in that door. Even if you got to hang out there and kiss a little ass or do open houses or, warm up to the broker and work the fucking desk. Get yourself surrounded by people making money, and you'll make money. I guarantee it.
Yeah, a lot of those big firms like CBRE, Marcus and Millichap, those type of guys, they take in analysis. They take in guys that do analyzing deals and underwriting and making packets and
you're
stuff.
part of their team, backing them up.
And then after you do that for a couple years, then you're allowed to go out and show properties. And then after you show properties for a couple years for you, then you start getting your own deals. And then you start
inherit their deals.
You inherit their deals. And then when they move to a different firm, you take over their whole little thing, and so that's how it kind of works. You know what I mean?
Put your time in with people making money, and you'll make money. Don't hang on, find the big guy or lady or whatever that's closing deals and making big commissions.
You need a water?
I have a water. Thank you very much. So anyway, that's what I would do if I was fresh out into the real estate business, and I'm going to go sell some real estate. Otherwise, what he's talking about is smart. You go to a big firm and you can join a team, and you apply at Marcus and Millichap, CBRE, all these guys. Find out who the big players are, multifamily, and you apply for a job on their team.
You work it,
and and you show them you're dedicated and you're part of a team. So when a commission comes in, everybody wins. So, or go to a small, big brokerage real estate office, like the fancy ones. All right. You know what the commission is on $1 million? Anywhere.
3%?
If you're a listing agent, the total commission is 6%. That's $60,000 on a fucking $1 million house. Now, if there's two agents involved, it's $30,000 a piece. Nothing wrong with that. One a month, shit, you're sitting pretty.
Yeah, that's why these agents that are selling these big homes. Yeah,
you got your bonus license. Okay, go get your real estate license.
You gotta be 18, right?
That's all right.
Yeah.
Lie about your age.
That's all right.
All right, what else we got?
All right, I'm a psychopath. Thank you for the $9.99.
Psychopath.
Psychopath.
Psycho. Oh, like riding a bicycle.
And then path as in
right.
PATH.
Path. Psychopath. She's riding a bike down the path.
It's
okay.
a play on words. I like it.
Yeah.
It's
Are
cool,
you
man.
relieved because it looks like 1031s and step-up bases are safe for the time being? The government was pushing hard to come after them with the latest bill. I heard it's okay for now.
I'm happy that they're putting it on the back burner. The Democrats, I don't like to get too political, but, they're always threatening you. I'll raise your tax. I'll take that away from you. And then they end up doing something not much. They're more bark than they are bite. And let's face it, let's be happy, because if they would bite, it would hurt. So it's a good thing that they bark a lot more than they bite, because if they took away the 1031, then adios amigos. I'm done.
Did you see that girl wore the dress that said "tax the wealthy" to some elite party? Did you see
Listen,
that?
one thing I
saw
gotta admit.
that.
Listen, there's good things about Democrats and there's good things about Republicans. The problem is they can't just take the good out of each one and put it together to have the plan. Look, there's no reason why companies need to make hundreds and hundreds of billions. Let's say a company made $500 billion. All right, they made it off the fucking public. Is it going to kill them to only make $400 billion instead of? Is it going to make that much of a difference? Who's it going to hurt?
Let me ask you that question.
No, when
If
get
you were
into those
making
numbers,
if you were making $100 billion a year,
they should be taxed at the same rate that people that ain't making so much money are taxed at. They should have ways to get out of it. I mean, I pay plenty of taxes.
oh yeah, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying
I pay all kinds of taxes.
they're
Taxes
also
nobody ever
creating
heard of.
jobs. They're also creating jobs. They're also helping. They're
That's
also
true.
funding things.
But when we're talking
So-
about their pure profit, when you get into the almost
Billion,
trillion-dollar
yeah.
range, all right, let's give something back. At least pay our fair share. Fair share is what I believe in. I believe in being fair. Everybody should pay the fair share.
But I think that's what they do to get out of it. I think they donate. They
That's
do
fine,
write-offs, they
donating
buy
and all that.
things,
But they're
and
talking
then
about straight not. I don't know. I don't know much
don't
about
know.
taxation.
I'm not a tax guy.
All I
I'm
know
not a-
is, thank God they didn't take away the 1031, because
Right.
it really would have said to me, I'm not growing no more. I'm done. Because there's no reason. If I'm going to give away, imagine if you live in New York City and you do a deal. You live in New York City, you make $1 million. You're in the highest tax bracket. What's that, 38%? And then you got the state that's going to kick in for, I don't know, 10%. That's 48. Then the city wants to tax your ass for who knows how much more. You're working for half, less than half.
That's crazy.
Well, that's what it is. Imagine if you had a salary making $200,000 a year in New York City. You go home with 100. No way. So, those people should get more of a break. And the people, but if everybody paid the same percentages, I think it would all balance out. All right, what else?
Patty Mayo, thanks again for the
Patty
$50. Crypto, do you love it, hate it, or don't care?
I don't know. Okay, I haven't had the time to really look
care.
into it.
So
It
you
kind
don't
of scares me because I don't really see where the money's at and all these algorithms and all this stuff and bitcoins. And now some guy wants to rent my hotel rooms out and put computers in them and have them running 24 hours a day and use up all my electric. The world's going nuts with my generation. It's the next generation, and I don't know. Nobody here has done any real study on it. To me, it's kind of like gambling, and there's nothing wrong with gambling. You might be a winner, but that's where it's at in my life right now. It's still like doing a gamble.
It's gambling.
It's not like buying AT&T stock to me or something that I know is got that true value, and it's based on the company's earnings and their assets, and there's all kinds of formulas involved, and people are watching, and Moody's and ratings and all this underwriting that's done with companies that they're open book. So to me that's very tangible. I could touch it. So that's my story.
I agree.
But Ben Jr., he's a Bitcoiner, baby.
God. Now, I believe in an alternative currency for the world. Okay, that's what I believe in. I believe in that there should be an alternative currency for the world, a world currency.
As long as it's legit,
and
backed
it's got to
up,
be
by
legitimate.
something.
Well, see, that's the thing. It's backed up by the people, and that's what you don't
The
understand.
people.
We're
the
backing
money
it up.
for the people.
We're taking backed up assets and moving it into
People make
digital
mistakes.
assets.
That's what I know.
And they do.
I don't want to trust people.
I mean, I just
I
feel
rather
like
trust business.
I trust
Rules,
government.
laws.
Honestly, I trust government when it comes to finances.
Transparency.
I would never move any portion higher.
That's a new
than
word. I don't think we ever used that word until a few years
Transparency?
ago. I never used that word,
I always
transparency.
used it.
Yeah,
I'm always
Now
transparent
you
with
have. You've never been transparent. You guys are more like electrical tape than transparent tape. All right, what else we got?
All right, John, thank you for the $4.99. Patty Mayo, thank you again for the $69.
69? No comment. Thank you very much. Hold the mayo, Patty.
Dottie Herman or Barbara. Whoa.
What are you doing?
I don't know. She's
You don't
writing
know.
things and paying for it.
All right.
All right, let me get a caller
Rafal,
now.
you got a caller?
Yeah.
Shot caller.
We have fast pass.
Fast pass for your Polish.
Smash.
Hello. Who's out there? Come in. Mayday.
It's Steven from Kentucky. How you doing?
Oh, my God. Don't yell. You're not yelling at the neighbor. All right,
All you
Kentucky,
do
what's
is
up?
yell.
I was going to.
All right, here goes the question. I got 2 properties right now. I paid probably $52,000 for them. I put 20% down. I got about it. Value's probably $75,000 right now. I owe $40,000, so that's $35,000 equity, correct?
Man, for Kentucky, you talk really fast. Okay, here we go. You got 2 properties. You paid $52,000 for them, right?
Yes,
Both properties for $52,000.
that's right.
Oh, okay.
All right, and now what happened?
I got them rented out. I actually watched your video around March of last year, and you was on that big float, that shack float. You was like, I don't care, buy a mobile home, anything, just get your foot in the door. So I got out there, got my foot in the door, bought a couple mobile homes, fixed them up, got renters in there. They just signed another year lease. They like where they at, and I'm actually closing on 2 more properties this week.
You're going to be a mobile home fucking king in a minute. The mobile home king of Kentucky, baby.
Hey, and that's good because you can take those mobile homes and then
All
you
right,
sell
so
them.
here we go. You got 2 mobile homes for $52,000, and you're renting them out for how much a month?
One of them's renting for $600 a month. The other one's $550.
And what's the lot rent?
No lot rent.
No lot rent?
I own all the land and
You
everything.
own the
in it.
land, too? That's fantastic. Congratulations.
Can you put any more on there?
Thank you.
Yeah, can you add any more?
Yeah,
Can you
there is
add-
an empty there is an empty lot in between them. The got septic hooked up and everything ready for another mobile home.
And you own? You own the
Yeah.
land?
Yes.
You own that lot? Then put a fucking another
You need to
house
put
on
another
there. Rent
house on
that
there.
sucker out. Go get a modular. Go get a manufactured.
Go get a camper.
You know, whatever.
They rent out campers
Yeah, I
nowadays,
know.
dude.
Air camper
Okay.
B. All
What
right.
I was saying,
So
I'm about to close on. I'm gonna close on 2 more houses this week, and I'm paying $45,000 for those. Putting 25%. I mean, putting 20% down. Whereas those are going to value at 40 apiece, so that's $80,000 appraisal there. Is there something like a jumbo loan where I could take what I have in the mobile homes and lots, and then take what these appraised for and put it all, get the equity out, so I can play with that money, so I don't have to keep putting 20% down on these deals?
well, you complained about putting 20% down on $50,000 deals. That's $10,000.
Well,
What
no,
do you want, nothing
actually,
down?
I want to get a bigger deal.
Oh, a bigger
but
deal.
My 20% is going to be more than what I'm
Right.
putting on. Yeah,
All right, so, you know, what you need to do, and I'm sure they're out there if you look, you need to find a lender. I don't understand. Who's loaning you money now with 20% down?
my bank.
All right, so your bank won't loan you more money if you package them all together in one big loan? Or give you
haven't
individual
asked.
loans?
I didn't know if I could do something like that, if a
It's
jumbo
called.
loan or package.
Okay,
them
wait.
all
Let me
together.
tell you what it's called. Okay, you got a choice. You can get 4 small loans if you want, or you can get a cross collateralization. That's where you're crossing all the
jumbo.
properties together, and you get one loan for all 4 of them. You know, but
Okay,
you know,
then move on
and
to
then
my
you can
next
get, and
deal.
you can always
Yep.
release them if you want for X amount of dollars. I don't know. We lost the screen
right.
here.
Don't worry about that.
But
Just
you
call
need
it.
to talk to your bank and say, hey, here's what I got. What do you want to do for me? Will they loan on
Before you-
manufactured houses? Will they get a loan on mobile homes? No screen
Yeah.
here. You know that, right?
It's a caller.
I'm just saying,
It'll be the
normally we were
land,
watching Zoomers. There you go. All right, so what do you want to do? Go back to the bank and see if they'll loan you some money.
All righty, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Apartment came up for 169, and I didn't want to put my money, my 20% down out of my pocket, so I figured I could bundle those up into a loan to get that 4 unit.
Okay, you need to go in there. How much do you owe? You got 4 houses, right?
Well, we'll have after this week two as of in my name right now.
And you get ready to buy 2 more.
2 closing on 2 this week. Yes, sir.
Why
The
don't you just
2
get
you
that
got.
loan? Yeah.
The 2 you got. How much do you owe on the 2 you got? Nothing.
40,000.
You owe 40,000 on the 2 you bought for 52,000.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so you maxed out on the equity there. I mean, if you already owe 40 grand. Now the next 2, you're gonna buy for how much?
Those would be 45,000.
And then
For
how?
both of 'em.
And but they're gonna be worth how much after you buy them and rent them out and fix them up, whatever.
Probably 40. They're probably priced for 40 or 45,000 a piece.
All right, so you're doubling your money, right?
Right.
All right, that's when you got to go to the bank. Do whatever you got to do to buy those 2 houses for 45 grand, and then go to the bank and try to get as much money as you can. If it's worth 90,000, you know, maybe the value at 75% LTV is 75% of 40,000 is
75% of 100 is
of
75. cut that
80,000.
in
You said
half.
they're worth 80 and 90,000. So maybe try to go to the bank and work with them. Close the deal, and then get them rented and do what you got to do. Get them reappraised at a higher rate, and then go borrow that money. And if they want you
just go
to,
ahead and then,
if they
and then
want,
buy the next deal, continue.
listen, the whole point is you got to get your money. You got to get your hands on some cash after you close that deal. The only way you're going to get that cash is to refinance. How are you buying them again with 20% down to start with?
His bank.
I'm talking about
I got a landscape business.
All right, but listen, the 2 new houses you're buying, right? You're buying them for 40 grand, right?
Yeah, 45.
35?
45.
45. And you're putting 20% down?
Yes.
All right, well, hurry up and close that deal. Then what are you going to do once you buy them? Do they need to be rented out? Do they need to be fixed up?
One of them already has HUD Section 8 housing in it. He wants to stay. I'm gonna go in there, fix it up a little bit for him, get the inspections to pass, and the other one's already HUD ready, and somebody's ready to go in there.
Well, so then the place is going to be worth, you think, 90 grand when you're done, both of them?
Yes.
Well, get that done. Buy it, fix it, rent it, refinance it. That's your plan.
Okay.
Simple. Okay?
Okay.
Get
How
all
many-
that
how
shit
many- how-
done, and you'll get paid back all your money and then some for doing all that work. You took a piece of shit and you turned it into gold. Garbage to gold.
All righty. Hey, you're an inspiration, man. I sure appreciate
Well,
it.
congratulations. Good luck. And
Thank you.
honestly, how many times in your life have you made moonshine? Don't lie. You can tell us. We don't know who you are.
I got a couple jars.
I know you do. All right. Kentucky. I was in the Army with a guy from Kentucky. Drink,
Drinking
shoot,
his
and fight.
moonshine?
Drink, shoot, and fight. That's what they do in Kentucky.
And they're
Thank
good
you.
at all of them.
First they start drinking. No, first they start shooting. They don't shoot when they're drunk.
No.
First they started shooting, then they started drinking, and then they started fighting. Every freaking day.
One question before I let you go there.
What?
On that house I owe 44, they're appraising for 75. Does that not consider $30,000 equity?
Yes, of course
Yes.
it is. Of course
Okay,
it is.
all right,
You better hurry up and
all right.
close that goddamn deal. And but while you got that $40,000 equity sitting there, which is going to be turned into $45,000 soon after you get done with it or whatever. All right. Good
right.
luck to you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Are we done or what? We done, Rafal?
No, we actually have.
No
Listen,
more super chat.
You better go, everybody out there.
We got one
Go to
more, wait.
BenMal.com.
Two more
Go buy
callers.
the damn.
Two more callers.
Go buy the what do you call it? Streaming for this Saturday. I want to stream a lot of people in. I want you to be there. If you can't be there in person, get on there and stream, or I'll scream. I'll scream for stream. The only thing you know about is whipped cream. I should have named you whipped cream.
All right, guys, we're actually 2 hours in. Do you want to do
What
one
else?
more
You got
call?
callers? Come on, somebody pay for something. If they're giving you money, Polak, you got to give them what they're entitled to. You know, these Europeans, you know,
right.
they'll take your money and go give you shit.
Turn the camera around. That's what I want to see. Turn the camera around and
Turn
show
the
Carla
camera
standing
around.
over there waiting
Got
for us to get out of here. We're supposed to get out of
Get
here.
out of here.
It's dinner time. I'm hungry.
Oh, no, she's worried about him and his
Oh.
homework.
did my
Homework.
Did you do your homework?
I got to fight with these kids over homework now.
We're going to get in trouble.
When do I never not?
You
do my
had
homework?
incomplete homework. The school
And
sent
I
me the
did
email.
it.
Oh, you got to
I did it
notice?
same day.
I forgot about it. And I
did
rushed it, so it's
no,
incomplete.
Notice?
Too busy
Stop.
playing on the boat.
Stop.
You got a
no.
notice from the school?
I did the homework the same day, but the teacher left when I told her to please stay.
Prove it.
because
I want to see
give
it in
you-
writing because you can email your
All
teachers
his
now.
stories are bullshit to
See,
me.
today, the kids can't get away with
I don't
shit
know where he learned
nowadays
so much
because
bullshit in his life.
I would be.
I thought Vincent was the
Wait,
king of
I would be
bullshit. I thought you were the king of
super
bullshit.
mad.
But Aaron outdoes you all.
Wait, I would be super mad if I went to school in this day and age. You emails, phone calls, they got a Ren web and all this extra stuff nowadays.
This is coming from the guy.
I would have
that,
been super mad.
You know, his report card, man. The first thing you have to go out and buy when he got his report card was whiteout. Okay.
I hate to. I won't talk
You
about
would
what I
white
did.
out the fucking marks and change them and then think I was stupid.
Let's
And-
just put it this way.
The teacher did it. Oh,
I
yeah, the
was in
teacher
charge
writes
of the
out fucking grades.
networking
I'm
and all the
stupid.
computers
Look
in
at
my
this.
school for
I'm
high
not looking
school.
at that. What else
So
we
that's
got?
all
We
I'm
got a
gonna say.
caller? All right, bring down the caller.
And that's during lunch when she left, and I tried to get her after school, but she left.
It says, "Looks like I missed you." Means you missed her,
That I said
You
that to be
missed
polite.
her.
I said that to be polite.
and then I'll turn it into
We got a
I
mine.
said
caller.
that-
Hello, caller.
I
How are
said
you?
that instead of
Hi,
saying,
Ben.
"Hey."
How you doing?
Fine. I'm just sitting here with. Anyway, what's up? How are you? What's going on?
My name's Chase, and I'm from Los Angeles. I had a quick question for you.
What's your name?
Chase
My
from
name's
Los
Chase.
Angeles. You going deaf?
Chase or Case? Chase?
Chase,
Chase.
like the bank.
Chase like the bank. He got you a little bit.
Chase, like the bank. Chase is on the case. Paw Patrol.
There you go. All right, Chase from L.A. What's up? That's like an L.A. name. My name's Chase. How you doing? All right. What's up?
So I'm 23 years old, and my family has a custodial account over me with about $250,000, and they gift me around $15,000, but I'm not working. Am I able to get a loan from the bank or anything that I can do to start using that to invest into real estate?
J.G. Wetworth.
Custodial account, right?
Yeah.
Who's
it's
the
an investment.
custodian? Who's the custodian?
My mother, which she's open to the idea, but I just want to see what I can leverage.
I understand.
with
You got
what
a
I
quarter
have.
$1 million and you get 15 grand a year off of it?
No, that's gifted from somebody else in the family. Like it's a
You
gift.
got a lot
You know,
of people
because
giving
you know
money.
you can
shit.
give away 14 grand a year.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
he's got
I
people
haven't got my
giving
14.
custodial. So what's
Did
up
you
with the
get your 14?
custodial account? I mean, your mother doesn't. Is there rules or something saying you can't touch that money or what? You can't get any more money out of it, or what's the story?
I could technically touch it, but she just has kind of like there's no contract or any rules against it, but she wants me to use it for a good reason, not go blow it on a Rolls Royce or something. So my idea
I got a
was
Rolls
real
Royce for
estate,
sale.
but I don't want to blow my money like that.
All right, so what's the problem? You got 15 grand a year in L.A. That ain't shit. That's like 2 nights out in the town for little Ben.
Right.
So what's the story now? You looking for a job, or what are you doing?
Well, currently I'm looking for a job kind of in real estate right now, but I want to be able to use that money. But you always talk about go to the loan or go to the bank, ask for a loan, see what they can
All
give
right.
you. With no work experience, with not working currently, can I go to the bank and will they offer me anything?
Listen, the banks ain't gonna loan you money unless they got collateral, something they can sink their teeth in case you go belly up on them.
Like his trust fund.
Okay, I don't know if you can pledge that or not. You could take the money. All right, I'm just telling you, maybe. You know, I'm not an expert. You could take that. Where's the money sitting in cash? The 250 grand.
It's in the market, so I still
All
gotta
right,
pay
so
taxes.
you can leverage against it if it's in the market. It's called margin or line of credit.
Yeah, but does his agreement allow him to do that?
I don't. He said there is no agreement. It's his mommy that has the power over yes and no.
Oh.
So either you can
Yeah.
bar against it, okay, or you can't if she don't let you. But I mean, what are you doing to get yourself to? I mean, what are you doing for your life? What are you going to do? What are you going to get a job? What are you going to do?
Well, I got really inspired by you with how you started, so I really want to get into kind of like the property management game. I've gone to school to get my real estate license, so that's kind of where I'm going in that direction.
Okay, so what you
And
need to
still
do
a
right
student
now?
as
What are you
well.
doing right now every day? Nothing.
No, I'm a student, so I go to school, and then I was doing an internship. I just quit yesterday to kind of, pursue real estate more.
All right, so let me ask you this: when do you graduate?
In like the next year, so not
I
too
mean,
long.
you got to get school out the way. I mean, going to school right now. Do you have any free time?
Yeah, I got lots of free
Well,
time.
what you could do, I'm just making a suggestion. I'm picturing myself in your shoes. If I was going to school and I got another year of school to do, I'm working on getting my real estate license. That's really a good thing. That's great if you get your real estate license. But in the meantime, if you're willing to take, an entry-level position, go to are there any big fancy apartment buildings around where you live?
Yeah, but
Go to
and
one.
I've looked into.
Go to one and say, hey, can you use a part-time leasing agent? I'll work the weekends. I'll work evenings. Can I show apartments? You learn the ropes. You learn how to, meet people, give them applications, screen them, show them the apartment. You'll probably just be turning everything over to another person to make sure that they're good enough to move into, like the assistant manager. Get your foot in the door. That's what I did. I got my foot in the door and started at the bottom in property management. And then that was my ticket to owning and buying and running my own shit. So, I would try that. I mean, but, you could bar against your investments if your mother lets you. You can margin against it. But then what are you going to do with the money?
Okay.
You don't want to piss the money away. At your age, not being able to get a loan and, really right now from a
Yeah,
bank.
you need to. I would
You
focus
need
on
to
trying
focus
a career.
on career, finishing school, get your career started. It's going to protect you and help you in real estate. And that's what I would focus on. Get your license. Shit, if you get your license, you can start selling houses on the weekends.
Yep.
You know how much the commission is in L.A. on one freaking house? You'll make at least 30
Yeah.
to 60 grand on every $1 million. And $1 million ain't shit in L.A.
Right.
So get that license and go find the richest, best, busiest office selling multi-million-dollar houses. Get your foot in the door there. That's a great place to start because then, you're learning the ropes from other guys, and they'll take your license. They're not going to pay you until you make something, but you get a lot of great experience.
Right.
All right,
Yeah,
well,
I
good luck.
appreciate
Finish
that.
school,
That
get your
was great.
license, and get your foot in the door. And then don't spend
right.
too much money, I wouldn't worry about buying something right now. Buy something when you're more stable and settled in life and you got your plan going,
Yeah, have a career for a little while, save up your money, maybe save
Little
up
Ben
50 grand to
managed
100
buildings
grand
before he
and
became
then-
an owner
and then,
or grew.
then you can, and then when you buy something, you know what to do. Like right now, you're kind of clueless. So if you go work for
That's not
somebody,
nice, clueless.
you're kind of.
I don't like that word,
clueless.
clueless.
Well, when it comes to real
It's
estate, I
insulting.
mean, I say kind of. Oh my God. You need to learn how to lease. You know the fair housing rules? Do you know about discrimination? No, you don't know all that stuff. So if you go to try to rent your house, you can get sued because you might accidentally discriminate against somebody for something. So go learn the ropes. Okay, go learn the ropes and figure it out and
Get
save
the
your
license.
money.
Get that license.
I don't know where
and
you're
then
living.
when you're ready to
save
buy
as much
something,
money as you can.
if you got a real estate license and you find your own place, even if it's listed with another agent, it's going to be 3% down for your FHA loan. Okay, your commission is 3%. If you got a license, you can be able to buy a house with no money down.
Yep, and you verified you can do it.
And you can buy up to 4 units with FHA, but not in LA, boy. LA's an expensive place.
I'm not going to buy an LA.
Well, wait a minute. We
I'm
got
not gonna buy
Vince. We got Aaron here from East LA. Maybe he can hook you up. He got relatives there.
Got cousins home.
He got cholos there. All right,
I'm not
what
too far
else?
from there.
All right, thank you. Hey, we appreciate the call. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You got anything else? Anybody else called?
One more.
All right,
Cool.
let's
And
do
then we
it.
have
Let's
a
do
couple
it.
super chats.
This guy's waving over there. Hey, Gavin McCord. Gavin, what? What's the name?
Bed Iggy.
Bedbug. Gavin Bedbug?
Bed Iggy. Bed Diggy.
That means bedbug in Polish.
Bedigi. I said it right.
I have
Thank you.
bedegis in my bed. That's why they call them bedegis.
We
They're
got a
like
caller.
pierogies.
We're like
They got
Benegis.
bedegis. They got pierogies. They got all kinds of geese.
We have caller on the line, Ben.
We got a caller on the line.
Hello, what's up?
Hello, what's up? How are you? What's going on?
Hey, not too much. Love you guys' gig and everything you do. Pretty inspiring to watch what you do.
We appreciate
I
it.
got one. Actually, I got two questions, but I know Aaron's got to get to bed and get his homework done.
Do your homework. Go to bed, little boy. Yeah, so
Yeah,
okay,
that's right.
what you got?
I'm
Thanks.
hungry too.
Hey, what's the difference in the best way to take an inheritance tax or buy the property before my parents pass away and pay the taxes afterwards?
How much money are we talking about?
Hey, turn your YouTube down for me on whatever you're
Oops, I'm
listening to.
sorry.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
How much money are we talking
Got-
about?
I got the house is worth $160,000, and there's there's $50,000 still owed on the property, so there's enough equity in the house.
I don't.
There's a lot. There's
listen,
$100,000 in
seriously,
there.
You need to really, really talk to an accountant that knows the rules, because to my knowledge, and I ain't got a lot of knowledge in everything. I know certain things, but I don't know everything. I believe that they can gift it to you where you pay no tax. And right now, the gifting's like big money, $11 million a
11
person.
million.
That's another thing the Democrats want to tone down. They want to take away your inheritance. But I mean, for that
Right.
small amount of money, I don't think if they, God forbid, when they pass away, I don't think you have any tax to pay on such a small amount. But verify that with the accountant.
Yeah, and I would actually have to put the house into my name, and then I'm assuming I would probably have to live in it for a year.
Well,
maybe.
then if you wanted to sell it tax-free, you'd have to live in it for 2 years. Okay, then
Oh,
you're
okay.
entitled to the
Okay.
$250,000 deduction. Little Ben still never lets me forget that he moved out of his house because I thought it was a year, and he moved out of his house too early, and he didn't get credit for he ended up paying tax, and he blames me.
Yeah, I think I've heard you guys mention that before.
So, I don't believe you talk to an accountant. I don't think you have to pay any tax when they give you the house whenever they want to. They can do it now, they can do it later. And then when you go to, sell it, and if you stay in it at least 2 years, then you won't pay any tax. Okay?
Now, what if I was to just buy the house before they passed away and just buy it
but
from
then
You
them?
don't have to buy it. They
Yeah,
can
why?
gift it to you.
Yeah.
They can gift it to you right now if they want. And then,
Unless they need the money, unless you're doing that for a reason that you need to.
they need the
Well,
money.
if I inherit the home, I inherit $110,000 worth of equity.
You
If
get
I
that
buy
right
the
now.
if I buy the house, but
Right.
if I buy the house before they pass away, they would only sell me the house for $50,000. That's what I'm saying, is that there could be a tax problem if I buy a $160,000 house for $50,000.
Yeah, but they're gifting it. I would really talk to an accountant. I can't give you bad advice. I'm not going to give you any advice, except you should talk to an accountant, explain the situation, and find out, how you should handle the whole situation. What's the best thing to do to avoid paying tax? Because the gifting relieves them and you from paying any tax. I know that. So,
and I know Illinois. I'm out in the Chicago area. They want to tax every damn thing.
everything. You're Chicago. We're Illinois. We want all your money.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
catch you for
you know,
breathing.
because I don't know. I think it all started back in the old days with Al Capone taxing everybody, the mafia,
Yeah, probably.
taking everybody's money.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey,
good luck to you.
Yeah, I wanted to say real quick, there was a lot of stuff in the chat, and I've been watching you guys forever, and everybody always seems to have this Vincent problem. Like, what's wrong with Vincent? What's wrong with Vincent? I'm kind of in a similar situation that you are with your boys, and my brother is the CEO of the company, and I've been working for him for 25 years, and I always got along with my brother the same way Vincent does with you. There seems to be always this conflict. And what I learned over 25 years, and it took me almost 25 years to figure it out, is that he doesn't talk to you as a boss. He talks to you as his dad. Ben talks to you as a boss instead of your dad. So
He's right. We've said that. We've said that.
Yeah. He likes to argue with you. I'd never argue with my brother in 25 years, because I know that I have to separate the family from the business. I can get fired, so. But anyway, that was just a thought.
I mean, every kid's different. Little Ben grew up in a different time in my life when I was much harder on him, and I was struggling and frustrated and had personal issues and financial issues, and I had a lot of issues.
It's okay,
And,
I forgive you.
And then, and then
For
Vincent
everything.
came along at a little better time in my life, so I tried to, be a little easier. And then now Aaron is totally, surpassed Vincent and being spoiled. So, it's just life, it's life. But, I got a great relationship with all my kids. Vincent called me up yesterday. He calls me up first thing in the morning. Hey, there's a house I want to buy. It's a foreclosure. It's $1 million, but I think it's worth $2 million. I say, do it. I trust him. If you feel good about a deal, do it. He's got me backing him up. I mean, we all have our good and bad days, but Vincent's always been stuck out there, in left field, doing big projects. I mean, he did it for a while, and, it's hard being away from your family, and it's hard not being stable, and now he wants to settle down with a family, and he's stuck in limbo, and, it's life. We all have our lives, and we just try to make the best of it. But Aaron's definitely in deep shit this week, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no shit. He got to be in bed.
All right, well, you have a good night, and I wish everybody a good night. Get your streaming now. Go on benmallah.com, get the stream, or book a flight. My friend was going to book a flight with only $80 from Fort Lauderdale here.
It's cheap on Spirit.
I mean,
Come
try
on
to
down.
find Allegiant, Spirit, and come on down and hang out with us, I need to be around people. I can't be stuck with just hanging around these guys all the time. And you're helping my hotel. So, anything else, Rafal?
We do have super chats. So
All right, go for
Robert
it.
Hernandez, thank you for the $20.
All right.
When you refinance a property to buy the other property for with 20%, does your mortgage payment go up, and do you have to raise rent to service the debt?
What?
Okay. Yes, the mortgage payment does go up because you borrowed more money, so you're paying interest on more loan. So yes, but the reason you were able to get that higher loan is because you came in and you added value to the property. You already raised
And
rents.
you got to take the refi money and invest it in something else.
Right, and that's what he
Make
said.
More money.
That's what he said. But he's saying, do you have to? No, the reason you were able to get that refi is because you already raised rents and you already showed that the property is worth more, and that's typically the reason. But yes, great question.
Get every dime you can. Add in a bank right now because interest rates are rock bottom.
All right. Russian Eskimo, thank you for the $5. What is your opinion? Oh, wait.
Ooh,
Sorry,
Russian
wrong
Eskimo.
one. Wait, is it? Hold on. Lost my place. One sec.
Aaron is having a
right.
malfunction.
Yeah. Russian Eskimo, what is your opinion on the Evergrande stuff in China causing a crash? Entire market is crashing and hearing the meme stocks will boom due to shorts.
I don't know. It just
another one
happened. I
about
got to
the
look
China.
into it. But
It happened yesterday, but the market stabilized today.
What
from
are their
I heard.
assets? I don't know their assets.
Everybody was scared
And who's got
yesterday.
the
There was
debt?
a major
Who's got the
sell-off.
debt?
But
It
today,
did affect the stock market,
It
didn't
did.
it?
It did affect the stock market. But if you look at the charts from yesterday, around 2 or 3 o'clock, right before the stock market closed, there was a buying frenzy and everything went back up. So just a little bit. So we didn't close the day out that hard. And then I didn't look at today's day, but I believe we were pretty stable today. There wasn't like a market sell-off or anything.
COVID didn't kill us all.
so
the
that-
market, then nothing's going to kill us.
and
Even
plus you
China.
got the government
They're the ones
pumping
that
in
started the damn flu.
millions of dollars in buying bonds right now. So the stock market's not gonna tank. The government's just buying too much right now, and we're the strongest government there is. So of course we're not gonna let our economy fall. So I don't think it's going
We're
down.
stronger than Rwanda.
Yeah, we're Wakanda or
Rwanda
or Wakanda.
I heard they put the guy in jail because the guy rescued all those people during the Rwanda thing, and now they put him in jail because he was involved with somebody else, you know? Yeah. All right, folks. I hope to see you Saturday. What else you got?
We got more.
Carlos, thank you for the $9.99. I have an apartment building for $6.5 million in Miami.
Ooh.
I'll take a look at it.
See, he wants to sell it for $6.5 million?
Yeah, but it's only 49 units. But Miami, that might be a good deal.
It sounds like a rough part of Miami.
But it might be a good deal.
Go to benmal.com.
All right, Steven,
Send us
thank you
the
for the
information.
79.
Wait a minute. I'm not finished. There might be some money to make in Miami. All right? Go to benmal.com. I look at all the deals anybody sends me. Okay? And I'll respond if I think it's a good deal, you know? All right?
That's at askben@benma.com.
Askben@benmal.com.
All right, Steven, thank you for the $79.99. Hi, Ben. Can you please wish my partner, Natalie, a happy 32nd birthday?
Natalie, happy 32nd birthday, baby! And come to the show.
All right, let's see. I'm a psychopath.
out real weird.
Thank you
His
again
girlfriend?
for
Yeah, it's his girlfriend. All right, it's
$9.99. I'm getting out of a
Partner.
multifamily and into triple net. How do they appreciate for you if the leases are locked in for so long?
They don't, except the rent escalations that you have. You get these rent escalations that are built into the lease. That'll eventually increase the value of the property because it'll have a higher cap rate. But, you know, retail is different. It's like, you know, it's slower but steady. You know, slow and steady like me.
And then, you know, his second part of the question, go back down to that, Aaron. Your second part of the question was, plus, I can no longer write off expenses. Just curious since you have so many. So you still can write off the expenses. You still get the depreciation from the asset.
Well, you get depreciation from the asset.
Depreciation
you know,
from the asset.
Typically in triple net real estate, the tenants pay the expenses. Be happy.
Right.
You know, you get your return, and that's it. And you're diversified. You have that type of real estate. You know, I don't put all my eggs in that basket. I still got growth real estate. I still got hotel business real estate. I got some triple net that's steady and slow real estate. You know, and that's life. You know, but you can also, what I'm looking into now is I'm going through my assets. I'm looking at cost segregation and accelerated depreciation. Who ever thought I would say some big fucking words like that? Only problem is I have to deal with Mike Bonus, and he'll drive you nuts. But, you know, you can do that with triple net property, accelerated depreciation, which I'm soon waiting to find out how financially it's going to add money in my pocket on helping me with paying taxes on that rental income. We're going to find out. I don't know yet, but when I find out, I'm going to tell you so you could do it too. All right.
All right, that's
And
it.
now every cost seg guy is going to call me.
All right. You're going to be
They
you're gonna be
already
segregated.
called me about the cost seg.
All right, good night, everybody. I hope to hear you on the stream, and I hope to see you in Tampa Saturday night, baby. We're having a ball at night.
Be there.
Please take a shower and dress appropriately.
I'm going to wear a tank top
Wear deodorant.
and flip-flops.
Okay?
I'm going to wear this.
All right. There is an indoor pool there at the hotel. If anybody wants to go swimming, we got a gym. We're going to have the bars open, the restaurant open. It's going to be live, and it's going to be raw to the bone. Except I can't find your bone. There's too much fat in the way. All right, adios. I'm going to eat dinner.
All right, guys.
Peace out.
Do your
Bye,
homework,
guys.
Aaron.